Out on stage. That boy's a motherfucker.
I apologize. Not nothing again. And that's why they don't say shit on the fucking feed. They'll watch and they'll watch inside. Well,
we're back.
We're back in the prehistoric ages of no internet. So by the time you guys get this, it will be Sixx's 54th birthday. No, just kidding.
Episode 101 is going to be after episode 151.
Hell yeah. But nah, Larry's good. Larry's going to get it right. You guys will see this very soon. Very soon. What's up, Angel?
Hey, buddies.
Everybody's like, who the fuck? Do y'all get a mascot? No, it's Angel.
We brought the Viking in.
Hello, welcome.
Tell them what you're drinking, bro. I'm still in all this shit. What are you drinking, man?
This is it's called a Viking wine. It got some hops in it, but yet it's a very sweet, nice tasting beverage.
Oh my goodness.
What's the bottle say, man?
I know,
the
right?
bottle says
does
Viking.
not say that.
Okay, if you were to sell this, how would you sell it?
How would I sell it?
Yeah, straight off.
Hey, man, it's got this Viking blood, bro. You know, it's pure, straight off the glacier of Nova Scotia.
This shit will make you knock a dude out.
No, this shit ain't from Minnesota.
No.
Hell no, buddy.
Ain't no Viking
we up
shit.
in Nova Scotia with it. Nah, I'm trying to read it. Nordic honey wine with hibiscus and hops added.
That's a lot of shit. I don't even know. I don't drink shit. I don't know.
Dansk, DANSK, MJOD. It's 19% alcohol, based on a recipe from about the year 1700.
Damn.
That's why I'm not drinking this shit, bro.
They didn't have no good recipes in 1700.
I mean, 1700 was not the best time, but I mean, there had to have been something good going on there.
That shit's.
You know how many plagues in that bottle?
Do you
and
know how many
viruses?
slave feet that squished the fucking grapes?
Okay. We have machines for this.
Not in 1700.
Not in 1700, bro.
Back
There
there.
Dirty ass feet.
Hell yeah, shit.
That's where the fungus comes in.
We got a lot to talk about, man. We got a whole.
Sucks we're not live.
Yeah.
Whole lot to talk about.
I
man.
actually wanted to get some controversy going on.
Right? It's going to be late.
Should we save some of this?
I would, because there's a lot.
Like, where do you want to start? You want to start with R. Kelly?
I want to start. Oh, I got a lot of shit to talk about, man. So, okay, wait. Let's do this. Let's do this. Sixx proposed. Sixx out of all people, Larry. Sixx wants to do a Friday morning show.
Oh, really?
Did you not hear
I
that?
said, let's do it Friday morning.
Coffee, scotch.
No, fuck the coffee. We just go. It's regular this shit, bro.
Yeah, they're drinking, and I'm smoking.
We could do a Friday morning.
We can do it.
Yeah.
Y'all want to do it? Let's do it. Friday it is. We'll do a live Friday
A live
show.
Friday to make up.
But tonight we'll dive into some shit. First, before we go any further, I gotta say congratulations, sir. Let me shake your hand. I see that you were selected for the Albuquerque County Fiesta, bro.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Can we talk about that? Because I know
What?
you kind of want to say. Do you want to save that? Because I want to talk about it.
No, let's talk about it. You're here. I don't want to talk about it when you're not here.
Okay.
So what do you want to talk about?
So, I heard the episode 100 when you had Ian on, and he was a little discouraged. He wasn't picked for it.
Right, he's still discouraged. He's still for no reason.
So
for no fucking reason,
dude. For the first whole half of the thing, I was like super happy about it. I'm like, yeah, I got picked, and then I hear your perspective on it.
Yeah,
and let me tell you, I just paid to be on stage. That's all I did.
Yep.
You're like these local rappers that get on stage and
Exactly what you did. You paid to play, dude.
I mean, maybe I got a little bit more. Maybe I have like a little bit more.
But you got your own flyer.
You worked backwards. You're supposed to get on stage to be paid.
And I you know what I love about it? I didn't even think about any of that until you brought it up.
You know why? Because
Really?
no, Larry, but you got to understand. Like, okay, look, I'm gonna
hungry for the stage.
There you go. I'm gonna bring it to you from Angel's perspective. You how long have you been doing comedy?
It's gonna be 2 years now.
2 years, bro. I remember, and I'm not far removed from being 2 years on stage. It's some shows, it's some shit that I did 2 years in. I'm look back, I'm like, what in the fuck was I doing? But on the other hand, you got to go through that type of shit to know
what's real.
what. And this is no indictment against the Funny Fiesta here in Albuquerque. It's a great thing, but I don't feel it's for everyone. And when I say everyone, I mean me personally. Just because I feel like, first of all,
Go ahead. I wanna say something about that
Yeah, I got some.
well, I have an announcement. First of all,
Okay.
what the Funny Fiesta did pick me.
I saw that.
yeah.
I did see that. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Oh no.
No.
This one just came out today.
No.
I have an announcement.
No. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Watch this though.
Watch this.
Let's drum roll, please. Can we get a drum
This
roll?
came out. Breaking news.
Wait,
We can't look at it.
we can't look at it just
We
yet.
don't have the internet.
Okay, we'll do this. We'll save the announcement till Friday
morning.
but we'll show it to you
Okay.
when we take a break. Or whatever.
Okay.
So let's
So
go
use
back
the
to
internet,
you.
we like
Well,
to-
let me finish what I'm saying. So, everybody, okay. So I know it's a big deal. I'm not saying it's not a big deal. It's a big deal, but if you're not a part of it, it's not a big deal. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are doing it because they want things on their resume, which is fine because your resume is yours and yours alone. But also understand, I look at fiestas and comedy festivals and stuff like that for two things: exposure and exposure.
Yeah.
I need to be in front of the right people who can plug me or point me in the right direction of where I'm not doing something right or I'm missing.
Yeah.
Not just to say I was on
The Funny Fiesta.
there you go.
Yeah.
And so that's it. But I feel like you're in a different position than Ian.
But I did learn something though.
Okay,
'cause- Okay. Shout out to one of our friends. I know you know this guy, Loy Lee.
Oh,
I love the guy because he
Lloyd.
calls me every once in a while.
Lloyd, he
checks
calls me
in.
too, yeah.
I'm just like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He saw that I got in and he just wanted to congratulate me.
Yeah.
But he told me the exact same thing as you. He's like, you're kind of just paying for it.
Huh.
But you know what he did say though?
Yeah.
It's all about the networking.
Right.
All those people that are coming from here?
Use it to
Get to know them.
Reach out and make. I'm not saying make friends, make business
Connections.
relationships
Yes, exactly.
Well,
with the people who aren't based here.
Yes.
But and see, my thing is, and I'll let you
Go
talk,
ahead.
and I'm being serious. We're gonna get the jokes. We're gonna save the jokes for Friday, but this is the serious part because I've had so many people say, "You didn't get picked, or you didn't do it. You didn't." No, I never was gonna do it. I never was, just because. First of all, like I said, we need to be in front of the people who can do something for us, not just. I don't think a Fiesta, Albuquerque Funny Fiesta is stage time. That's not how it should be looked at. And see how you said, I just want the stage time. And you pay for it?
That's what. Yeah.
You can go to the park and get stage time,
Yeah,
bro,
for
free.
hours,
You
for
know what I'm saying?
hours,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Go on the corner
You can go. You can go
downtown.
to Central. Like you could use this. This can be stage time.
Yeah.
But as I'd be damned, me personally, I'm not gonna pay people who I know what my work just for them to say, well, let me see if we can get you in. No, I feel like there's a group of comedians here that shouldn't have to pay shit because they should represent Albuquerque comedians.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the regulars.
Not even the regulars, just the ones the
Actually
ones,
doing something,
the
actually
ones,
moving.
the
That go out,
ones,
yeah.
the ones who get booked, the
And
ones.
It's a very handful. They're
Yeah,
very
the
small.
ones, and
Kurt Fletcher.
exactly. So I feel like we
Gibson.
should have been putting those people on the pedestal and the up and comers, not just looked at as, oh, I got money and I'm gonna give this guy a feature or a headliner. Like,
Yeah.
that's really defeating the purpose.
Sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
And we're all fucking broke. Second of all, what there's not comedians are broke, y'all. Like,
Especially at this time. Like there's no jobs, nothing's going
like-
on for people.
and I just feel like some people should not have had to spend to get that position. And that's why I was like, don't be mad. But they get you caught up in, oh, I want that on my resume. And it's, like Larry said, it's a fictional thing, bro. Like it's nobody, like when I was getting booked out of town, I always felt like I was inferior because I didn't have the accolades that the other people would have that I would share the stage with. Then once I would hit the stage and get off of it, and I would see their reaction to me, and I'm like, man, fuck them.
Equal playing
I'm
field.
the man. I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be here. Like, when you act like you're supposed to be somewhere, you're supposed to be there. It's
I
like
love-
Sixx has seen it too.
I love when you said it too. You're just like, they wouldn't have booked me if they didn't know what I was about.
Exactly. That's what it should be about. And I think that our scene here, you should have the best. If we're gonna do Albuquerque Funny Fiesta, have the best from the city be at the forefront.
Yeah.
Definitely
Because
not
we don't have a comedy club, but we have a scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Now there's some people on that fucking list that haven't done comedy in fucking forever.
I cannot believe some of the people that got on there.
But let me
I would just.
Forever. Like they haven't done comedy for fucking
let me give
ever.
it on a perspective different from you guys.
Jesus Christ, dude! I've been to comedy festivals,
Yeah.
and the way it's supposed to work is that you're not supposed to pay. Number two,
well,
you're
see,
fucking,
but that's wait, Larry,
A lot of
that's
people do.
changed. That's changed. I told you
That has
the
changed.
2 comedy festivals that I entered and I got chosen for, I paid $45 for the first one and $25 for the second one.
Okay.
But the reason why it didn't happen was because of the Rona.
So this is the difference. You guys seen it from
Did you get your
an
money
artist
back?
perspective.
Huh?
did you get your money
No,
back?
you,
You
don't
guys
get your
are
money
seeing it
back.
from artist
That's a
perspective?
part of when you first fucking.
Yeah,
they give you your stipulations. Your money is not refundable
Terms
if you
and
get
endear-
picked.
yeah.
If you get picked or not,
Yeah.
they're not giving you your footage back. They don't do none of that shit. Real shit.
And then they're charging people at the door, right?
I don't know how that shit goes.
So
I
this
Are
don't
they
know.
charging people at the door?
Yeah, they
downhill?
are. They're going to
I
guarantee.
think they probably are.
So watch. This is
They
the
better.
difference. This is the difference.
I'm not gonna pay if motherfuckers.
And you think this is
wait,
okay?
Wait,
And you think
They
this
made
is
me
okay?
submit a
that's-
W-9.
Wait,
Yeah.
I didn't say it was
So-
okay.
Yeah, but
That
you're like,
would've been-
that's just the way it is.
That's
now.
just the way it is.
Fuck
you
that.
you have, but well, look,
But see,
look,
you guys
look,
don't
look,
see it
Larry,
from the
Larry,
other side of
Larry,
it.
you gotta
Yeah,
look.
I wanna
You
hear
don't
it.
see a promoter
the
side. You
business
guys are
side of
arguing
it.
on an artist
Yeah.
side only.
Yes.
Like you
Yep.
don't know that side of it. Promotion,
Yep.
you guys really don't know. So where it comes down as a promoter, if I'm putting a fiesta on of any caliber,
Yep.
rock, rap, fucking comedy,
Art,
okay,
whatever.
I'm charging artists. Okay, if I am, but guess what? I'm bringing in big names, celebrities to come in to fill those voids. So
but you're
we-
paying
To make it a draw.
But it don't matter. That's what you do.
But,
So-
but you got to make your money.
but this is what you're doing, like Rob said. So you have all these local artists paying to get on. Okay, that's fine. But like Rob said, what exposure on the stage are you going to get? If
What are
you
you
have
doing?
headliners, you're going to bring in people
There's no
that's
headliners
going to
on
come.
that
I'm
in.
gonna open up for Zach.
No, you see what I'm saying? Like
But something
no
like that.
headliners
you can
on
do that at
shit.
Revel.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, I did it last night.
so as a promoter.
So I'm not getting
So,
anything going on.
so what I'm saying, as a
See?
promoter, if they're putting a show on like this and they're charging artists to get on, they should be doing something.
It's gotta
to
be
put 'em-
something
to put,
internal.
to put them in
Yeah.
front of
Something
somebody. Like
internal.
I'm
Rob
down
said.
with that. If there's industry
Yeah.
people
That
there,
makes
and
so
shit,
much sense.
Yeah,
It makes
And
so
it's
much
like me.
But see, that's where you have to do your homework with these comedy festivals like
Yeah.
this. You got to see what's the incentive for you. It's not about, oh, I'm gonna go tell jokes on the stage because I want stage time. No, that's open mic. That's shit.
Because it's
That's
the
other
same
shit.
people that are going to be there at every other venue you go
yeah.
to.
So if you wanna, you know your crowd, right? You know the type of people who likes your type of comedy. That's the first thing you want to do. That's why I didn't do the comedy fiesta, where the fuck it's called here. The people who like my comedy, they don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, they're not looking.
They're not gonna go.
Where's the funny festival?
I'm going to. They don't even know about it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I am not gonna hang my hat on something that I know. Not saying I can't go kill it. I can, but
Where it benefits you? That's what you have to
don't.
look.
It
Like,
don't.
where does
It
it
don't.
benefit you going on stage in front of the same people you do every night, maybe?
And people are. This is what I don't like. Comedians should be able to have a voice and opinion about any. Look, if you don't have an opinion on something, you can't be a comedian. You can't.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of whispers and fuck that. Talk, say,
Two-facedness.
yeah, fuck y'all, bro. Like that's my thing.
Yeah.
This is a one-man sport, bro. You got to do what's best for you, not because somebody is asking you or looking over your. Hey, did you do the comedy field? No. What does it benefit you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how I
Did they
looked at
tell
it.
you there was going to be industry people there and shit?
No, you can tell by the flyers the way that it's even promoted.
It looks like the state
see?
fair
It's
and
not,
shit.
yeah, pretty much. It's just
No,
a
the
very
state fair is bigger, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, the look of it looks like the
So
state
like
fair.
if you're charging, they should have at least some headliners because they want. I mean,
You
the
have
opportunity
to.
That's
you have.
true,
You want to
yeah.
be put in front of some people that don't normally see you,
You
every
have
fucking
to.
week.
It's gotta
That's what
be.
it's-
It's gotta open a door that you've never been to
Yes.
before. That's what I say. It's gotta open a door to where you're not just, hey, it's somebody in Albuquerque putting on a fiesta and I'm a part of it.
Yeah.
because I'm getting so discouraged. I'm like,
That's a fucking open mic, bro.
Yeah.
Like real shit. I've looked at who's featuring,
it's
and
like-
it's fucking.
Like I said, there's a couple on there that haven't done comedy
It's
in
a lot
like
of them on
forever.
there.
It's almost like on these big concert shows when I bring in these Coliseum shows and I'm charging these local artists $1,000 to get on. They're like, whoa. Okay, I'm putting you in front of 15,000 people
Yeah.
or
don't you,
8,000.
don't you know you're gonna sell
So
merch?
like,
You're
so
gonna
like,
do all
if you
this
ain't a
business
hustler,
stuff.
that $1,000,
That's on you.
Go get your own little sponsorships, get your game up, and plus,
So
I'm
you
putting
charge
in
local art like the up and comers. You
If they
charge
want.
them.
Look.
But I screen them too.
And it depends
They
on
only
how-
have to be good because I ain't gonna have a show of just raggedy artists because I need the money. It's not about the money. I'm giving
Well-
them the opportunity, but I'm giving them opportunity to perform of 5,000-6,000 people that they would never do in their life.
Never. And that's when you.
So that don't
that's
come
when
free,
you,
Larry. No, that don't come
it-
free, Larry. That don't come
I
they
know, but
don't.
you can get that off the ticket sales.
Well,
You can.
no. But
But why should I give them opportunity and hustle off
off
of me
of,
when they
it's
don't do
still a
nothing for me?
business. I understand that.
It's not. It's like
it's
if
a
I gave.
business.
them,
I just think charging a comedian to be a part of something.
See, this guy,
what-
he's so
the
old
festival,
school.
Well,
I'm not
well,
old school.
well,
That's the way
Larry-
it should fucking be.
Where,
It's like
where
the-
Larry, wait, Larry, look. Nothing's free, bro. Like if you're
They
telling,
are
wait,
making
Larry.
money off of
if
them.
you're telling, you just said,
Where's it at
this is
anyways?
this is where I don't know. It's an Albuquerque.
They ever have
They're actually gonna open up the box again.
the what?
the
What's
box,
that?
the one downtown.
The comedy
Bro,
thing
see,
that they
see
made.
Where's
this
that
is what
at?
I'm saying. Like,
Is it like a club or?
no, it's
was-
a,
It's that old.
you know where what's the club that used to be
T-Lab, right? Or-
No, the club where the teeny boppers used to go on Thursdays.
Oh, the hookah lounge.
No, yeah.
G used to.
Yeah.
Granddaddy Dick used to.
It's right on that corner right
Oh,
there.
is it? Oh,
It's
so
right
just
on
a
that
little.
corner.
Yeah.
That's where they're doing a festival.
Yeah, it's like Golden Third or something.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
look.
see?
Okay, two things though, Larry. I want to go back to what you said. So you have to have something as an incentive for the comedians, right? To be seen, somebody from the industry or whatever. Those people, in order for them to come to your shit, you're gonna have to pay them. There's a fee to have those people come. So I thought it should be you're getting the comedians money to help you finance the people in the industry
Sick.
that need to see the comedians. That's a part of it. But if you're not bringing anybody in, that's just who's getting the money. Like,
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
They're getting money on the front side and the back
the
side.
back. yeah,
Like,
that's
what
a-
the
And I
fuck?
guarantee that venue ain't costing them
But-
a
Look at
lot of
DJ
freaking.
days where they're
because
doing payola just to
have
get
it-
put on the
well,
fucking radio.
Well, and another thing is, okay, what if they're using this? Are the people from out of town, are they spending their own funds to come in and be a part of the fiesta?
That I don't know.
Out of town.
See,
Who's
okay.
out of town?
See, there's
Yeah, there's some
So
comedians
why do
from
they
out
call
of
it
town.
Oh no, that says comics. It's not a contest. It's just so.
Yeah,
is there
it's-
any
see?
incentive? Like,
Festival.
it's just a festival. So like, it's just there's no.
I'm still trying to
just-
understand it as much as
No,
you
because
are,
I'm reading
too.
this too, and I'm just
See,
like.
that's where you have to do
Yeah.
your homework before
Yeah.
you give your money, bro. That's what I'm.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck if
Because
it's $1.
everything right here doesn't go to like, okay, so how many comedian feature performers they got?
Doesn't say
100?
any of that. Like,
100?
It's a bunch of them.
$45. What
It's
is
a
it? $4,500 they're making.
And then I'll go look
they
at one
charge
of
you
these
at the doors.
one of these profiles. Be like, oh, this guy's out of town. Let me go check out his profile. 130 likes, 300 likes. I'm like, what is going on
Then you
here?
go. Last time he did a stand up was like
Look.
2013.
Look,
Like I said,
it's the buddy system, bro. It's
that's
the buddy
exactly
system.
what it is.
And then one more thing that I looked at, and what
Because
made
we both know for a fact there's a couple comics on there that
Yeah.
had no video.
right.
There's no way they
no,
could have.
No, unless it was on a fucking VHS tape or something.
Yeah.
But here's
Betamax.
another thing. Here's another reason why I said I got invited to be on the page and all that shit. I was like, I'm not doing that because I saw last year.
oh, yeah.
What the fuck came out of last year? Nothing. Nothing. First of all, they had Josh Fournier. He had to compete to even be in the shit. And he won the little competition, and he automatically was a part of it.
Interesting.
I'm like, we know who killers are, bro.
Yeah, you can
Why
see it.
in the fuck is he having to compete to be in a comedy fiesta in his own city?
All right.
That makes no sense to me, bro. It doesn't. I don't get it.
I
But
can't believe they got to
I understand.
I'm shocked.
I understand why they charge, but I don't understand because there's nobody here that you're gonna be performing in front of.
Let me
That's
ask you
not-
another
yeah.
question real quick. When you first signed up and gave me your $50,
I only
You
gave
said-
him 25.
oh, it was only $25.
Well, technically, they had a
you got a
certain
credit?
day. They were like, "Hey,
It was a pre.
No, they did the
like
Kmart special.
Like the $20
They
tickets
did.
up in the grass.
Pre buy on.
Yeah.
They're like, if you do it on this Thursday, we'll only charge you $5. So
Well, that's not bad.
a bunch of comedians tried to do it on that day, but they didn't have their stuff ready. Like there wasn't video.
They did that on purpose. And one day later, if you have it ready.
But my thing is, the people who are picking, if you've seen these comedians, why the fuck do they have to send in video?
That makes sense.
You should have been, look, if you're doing a comedy fiesta in this, it's like the whole reason why I get mad about the Albuquerque the magazine Best in the City shit. Why?
I guess we didn't win that, by the way, huh?
Well, my thing is, why?
Did we get one vote?
None.
No
Negative.
vote.
We got negative 5 votes, bro. My thing is, if you're into comedy here in the scene, you should know who's who.
Yeah.
You should have been able to see everybody who are the major players. If you're from here, why do you got to submit a fucking video? I'm sorry.
If
bro.
you're, yeah.
If you're from here,
the people that are running it.
yes,
People running done seen you
they
probably.
seen you. They know. So where's the fucking money going?
Do they really look at the video, or they just like, meh? They just make you do
Well,
that.
no,
extra
it's not
work.
where the money's going. It's what
No,
the money's being
what's
used
being
for.
used for.
Well, this is
Yeah,
what they're doing. They're
exactly.
using it to pay whatever bills they have, this and
And
that,
look-
because they have no platform to start off.
How
with.
many comedians got in?
I say about
20?
20 other people.
At least,
Yeah,
yeah.
20 times.
But for see, Ian's working. Like, look, Ian's working, and me and Ian, he gets so mad. I'm
He
like,
gets so
"Bruh."
sentimental. Like
He's
he's
Like,
like,
Shout
shut the
out.
fuck up, bro. That's gonna be your downfall and all this shit. bro.
Yeah.
And plus, speak your mind.
He's like Monica.
We gave him a platform. Speak your mind, bro.
Oh,
You know-
Monique.
Yeah, Monique. He's like,
Yeah.
what was? I said, bro, I know you pissed. How you feel? Tell us how you feel. No, it's not that bad. But then when you text me, it's a whole fucking movie.
Yeah,
like,
right.
bro, talk. Fuck them. Fuck everybody. Speak your mind.
We should
And
all see that.
As long as you do what you do when they call your name to hit that stage, that's all that fucking matters. All that other shit, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter.
The
It
other
don't
day.
matter. Just
Because I'm telling you right now, that festival is going to be a blip in the world.
thank you.
yeah, that's probably true.
Any matter of fact,
Did anybody talk about last year's
95% of the time you hit the stage, you think it's the biggest shit ever, and then you're like,
And now tomorrow.
Nah.
There's tomorrow.
I wonder
No,
if they plan
you know
on.
what?
I wonder if they. You know what?
I'm glad you said
if they
this.
If they recorded you guys and then gave you the tapes, that would be worth the money you spent.
Right, that'll be worth it because then you
If
have
they do
some
that-
professional
As
shit,
long as professional.
and
no.
it's on the stage, well lit, clear, all that shit.
Great audio.
Well, the
all that.
audio
yeah,
has
yeah.
to be great. You know, video,
Yeah.
whatever. But
Yeah.
really good audio.
Right.
I mean,
No,
what do you expect for $25? You know.
going back to, and then you're gonna experience this shit. So I remember, man, getting booked at places, and I'm like, yo, I'm in the comedy club where such and such been, all these people. Then you see the people, then you're like, they let any fucking body up here.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Especially in New York.
They'll let any in like dope ass spots where you're like, man, I can't wait to, and then you
Not
keep-
so much LA, but a lot.
no,
of
LA,
New York.
LA, they
New
don't
York,
play.
they need
No,
comedians.
no. But you'll get to these clubs, improv in the back of you, and all this shit, and you'd be like, damn. Before I got here, I thought this was something, and then you see the people. If you're not first, you see them go, or you go first, and you see them. I'm like, damn, they just need to fill slots, I guess. Like, and not to shit on anything, but it's like you kind of psych yourself to make shit bigger than what it is. Bro.
Okay.
It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you're
Like,
thinking like, oh my God, it's Albuquerque Festival. There's gonna be so many people in front of me, and then it goes down longer and longer. You're just like, oh
Have
great.
you ever been to an actual comedy club?
No, I
No.
have not.
Go to a. You need to go. Go to a comedy club, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Makes,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I
Because you'll
see
look
it all
and
the time
you'll
too.
look
like
at it,
on
you'll go,
videos
who the
when I'm
fuck
watching.
is this guy?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
You know, it's
But
just,
they'll kill it, and you like, yeah, I don't even fucking know his name. Like, that's just how it is, bro. It's so many, but you gotta. But I'm not telling you this though. Don't
stop.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah,
don't get
fuck
up
it
there and don't be like,
be
man.
professional.
Buck said this ain't shit.
I don't even know why the fuck I'm up here.
Fuck y'all. Good
Don't
night.
do that. Don't
you.
always be professional and do your shit, bro. But it's just a learning thing. It's a learning thing. Like, if it was, trust me, if it was something that I saw benefit in myself, I would have damn sure jumped on it. But I didn't. All right. I looked at last year's. I looked at who was on it, and then I'm like, okay, well, what did that get them?
Has there ever been a good festival here?
And is it the same people probably pretty much on it this year? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, there's only a handful of people return.
Yeah.
No, but you know what?
I don't know why they don't go to Texas and, you know, like,
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna have to put
Fish.
one on and show them how to run.
there's
a
tons of good comedians in El Paso.
crazy
Dude.
ones.
I love the
talking
I love the
2,000-3,000
core comedians that I know from El Paso and from the Phoenix area. Like, they really get
Yeah,
it, bro.
Phoenix,
Like, they
that's
really
another
get
big
it.
one.
Oh yeah, they really
Oh,
get
yeah.
it, bro. Like, they really get
But
it.
they bringing in 5,000-6,000 people to their festivals. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting exposure.
You're
Exactly.
getting exposure.
I went-
That's what it's
the point,
about.
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
features don't have to pay. Like the people up and coming, I could see
Nah.
them paying. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not a fucking feature performer that's been out there.
That they
That's-
know.
that's doing work.
It's like,
doing work,
Be like,
yeah.
motherfucker, we've done shows together.
So
What
I
the
agree.
fuck?
I
Like,
totally
Why are
agree with
you
that.
paying? Yeah.
well, I think it's all secret hush hush society because I'm like, who's looking at the videos? Who's picking? Who's saying? Who's on the round table that says Angel's in?
Right.
Do you know?
Well,
I
when
did-
did you
I-
send in?
I send in a video that I put online. I did a show at Revel for a burlesque variety show. So
I saw that. That was recently,
okay.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was comedy,
Yeah.
burlesque, and dancing. I was the comedy portion, and I did pretty good. I was so impressed that this is the video that I could
That's what's
submit
up.
to places so I can actually get booked for more of them.
Right.
And again, you think they watched it? I'm hoping they did because
That's what I'm saying. Like, or they
Because you see, look, man, look.
I'm
look.
sure they did.
Look, you.
But
Come
there's
on,
not
man.
very many
This
people
is
that
one of the
were in
most.
that.
This is one of the most
Actually had a
one-on-one.
video.
This is the most one-on-one things you can do. You can hit the stage. You've done it, and then someone comes up before or after, and you be like, "What the fuck?"
yeah.
Then, so you see the people who got chosen, and then you're like, why the fuck am I on this shit?
Exactly. Oh my god, dude! Exactly that episode 100. It fucking clicked like that,
Like,
dude.
these motherfuckers. You went from high to like what?
What the fuck? Because I just felt so. I felt kind of bad for Ian because he's a good comic. He makes me laugh all the time, and he's always out there doing
Yeah,
shit.
but
It's working.
that video he sent in, man,
Wasn't that great.
wasn't great.
But
I was-
it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
they know
He's been doing
Ian.
it.
They know him.
Yeah.
They know him. They know him. Come on now. Like,
Wonder
stop it.
who's doing it? Who's
It has to
I
be.
don't know.
I don't want to name names, but as far as I know, it should be somebody like Sarah Kennedy, Mary Bird. Those are the people that are promoting it. And
So they're probably watching film.
yeah,
and they're
actually,
picking.
There's like a round table of a few of them.
Yeah.
So it's not just them, but they're part of it.
Right.
But that's almost like bias. You can't
This
be
is-
the
this
comics
is-
and be in the scene.
This is
You know what I mean?
This
Like,
is what's wrong with
you
the
gotta-
gatekeeping
you
of
gotta
the
see
comedy
out-
shit
like
here,
people
bro.
gotta see
Like,
out. You can't be a comic and like dictate who's gonna come in this festival and
true.
who shouldn't. Like you can't.
This is true.
You gotta have
gotta be an
perspective from
outside
outside
entity.
at least
It
two
has
or
to be an
three
outside
to
person.
come in and say,
Yep.
you know what? No, that video ain't good. You guys might like
Yeah.
them personally because
Yeah.
you have a relationship with them,
There you
but
go.
it's not good.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Real
The
shit.
next one, oh, you don't like this guy, but it's a good video.
Yep.
It can't be biased.
it's called an open mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
It's not
Right.
a festival.
The
it's
only
an open mic.
I feel like the only time comics should give input is when like I said, we have a core group and they're like, nah, motherfucking dude's been paid. What the fuck? Like,
Shit, they could have had me out there fucking judging fucking videos.
or
I
if
would have
they're
a much better job.
I know Larry would have done Sixx too. Sixx
too, yeah.
See,
I
that's
know,
already
raw.
a different perspective.
there'd only be 3 featured performances.
You can't
right now.
have a fucking comedian.
No,
Judging
no.
that shit.
Well, because we're like some of the most emotional fucking yeah.
If that's the case, though,
Crybabies.
the thing I
Yeah.
hate the most is that the comedians that are booking the comedians are the comedians that are performing there as well.
Yes.
terrible.
Yeah.
That's just like, oh, great.
Yeah.
You literally shared your own post that you just made for yourself. What the fuck? That pisses me off.
Well, and this lets me know. Let's go back to Sixx on the
was
promoter
smooth,
side. On the promoter side, why not use comedians that you know will put
Asses in the seat.
asses in the seat?
Well, that's the thing.
Come on, man. Like, that's
So
what...
the whole key of putting on any kind of concert or
Is to have
promotion
people
is to have
come.
people there.
Yes.
And if you don't bring in the right talent, if you do the bias shit and you just bring in the friends of friends or whatever, people will be like, we're good. You know what I mean? I mean, at least even one or two headliners that helps draw, so that way you have 300-400 people you're in front of.
You
Or
know what I-
have 1,000 maybe. You know what I mean? Whatever it might be.
Yeah.
You know what
Instead
I
of
hear
seven.
all the time? I always hear this. I'm not going to a comedy show because last time I went, it was trash. And some people think like that. Yeah. So think about it. If you have people coming to the Albuquerque Comedy Fiesta, and they're like, okay, they picked the best of the best.
Now, do they have any outside?
They're like, I ain't never going to no
Like,
fucking
they got
comedy
other
Like
show.
they got a Colorado guy, I think.
Yeah, in Colorado.
So they open it up to out of state.
Yeah. It's
Well,
a
that's-
handful.
But it's
At
only
least.
like
That's a handful.
maybe 3.
Yeah, but again, you'd think these guys are featured or these guys are headliners, and I go to their Facebook page and I'm surpassing that.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah.
like, how much publicity and how much notoriety do you have?
It's a
So, like,
I'll scratch your back, you
anybody
scratch
want
mine
to come
type
from
thing.
out of town, it's a benefit for them because they're opening in front of someone they never did before.
Yeah,
so
very
that's
true.
for them, it's beneficial. So if you go to a different state for a festival, it's good for you. No matter
Yeah.
if there's 50 people or 500 or whatever, because you're being exposed in front of people that's never seen you before, and you're showcasing your talent.
Yeah.
See, that's for so it
Well-
makes sense for anybody out of town to want to come do it.
Yeah, and goes
And it
back to
should
what
be.
you're saying.
Shit.
So that's the way it should
Going
be.
back to what you said, now you're looking like you probably was doing your homework. Is like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to network with these people, and you're like, they don't know no damn body.
Yeah, like, it's
what
gonna
are they
be-
doing?
Yeah, who are they bringing in? That's a heavy hitter. Like we got Netflix here. They bringing Netflix people in. They bringing
Something,
Amazon people in.
Something,
Yeah,
bro.
it's like
You know,
doing
Facebook. Is Facebook coming?
doing it.
Something.
Something.
Yeah, but I just feel like there was a lot of things. A lot of these comedians, they feel like how you're feeling, but they won't say
won't
it
say
because they're afraid. They're like, well, these people run this open
See,
mic,
and
and
that's what
these people book this. Man, fuck them,
When
bro.
I was first scared of that, but now why? Yeah, exactly.
why?
Why? I have
Bruh.
if
it's enough.
And if they won't
It's
let you
enough.
be on their shit, go get your own shit.
Go do your own, bro.
Exactly.
That's
what
what
fuck,
you do.
fuck it,
You
dude.
got to do your own.
because I'm
bro.
going
Like,
to these ones and I'm just like, this I can do this better because they're doing things that can be done better, but they're not. Like
and they
listen-
damn sure ain't gonna listen to you.
If we had the internet on
They
right
ain't gonna
now,
listen
if
to
we had
you.
the internet on right
Yeah.
now, I'd go to the fucking BS show page, look up fucking Rob's schedule.
Mm-hmm.
You just added 3 more fucking dates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about you
gotta
taking
do-
control.
yeah,
bro.
you gotta do
take
you,
control.
man.
Know your lane, and ride the wave in that bitch, bro. Like that, to me, I don't see a benefit for me to. Like two things. People always are like, man, you're always talking shit about Albuquerque the magazine because there's no fucking benefit. Y'all devalued that shit.
They sure did.
If I won that bitch next year, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Nicolina won, bruh. Fuck no.
That's another thing.
No,
biased.
no, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
Everybody
want to.
that's picking-
I don't want to be associated. You know who I look at, and I notice he don't be associated with the bullshit. Kurt Fletcher.
Kurt Fletcher.
yeah.
Kurt, that is, if Kurt ain't at the fucking comedy fiesta, why the
Jess
fuck
Wood.
should I be?
Jess Wood don't either.
Very true.
Why? Why the fuck should I be a part of it? You know what he's doing that day? He's out of town working.
Not
Iowa.
here.
See what I'm saying?
Not
See what I'm
here.
saying?
The whole week.
Same
He's
for
up
me.
in Colorado
Same for
right
me.
now.
I'll be in fucking Phoenix. Like that's like it doesn't matter. You don't need things. You gotta go make it happen yourself. You don't need cosign from other comedians that are in the same fucking boat as you.
I've been there for fucking a long time.
I'm telling
They
you,
ain't
bro.
broke out his shit.
I'm telling you, bro. That's what it's about. If you really want to do it, you really gotta wake up and be like, nah, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I'm on a fucking
I mean,
rat
still
race.
do it.
Yeah.
No.
know?
I'm just saying. After this, like you're
Yeah.
still on the same fucking treadmill over and I'm like, oh my god, and it's just fake ass fucking titles.
Yep.
I'm looking at the bios like that shit don't mean nothing.
It's all poetry. And
Wait
shit.
till you see my shit.
Oh shit! That
They just
fucking
see-
internet.
I'm gonna show it. I'll show it to you. So I'm gonna show it to you. Wait to see my shit because you're gonna laugh because it's just when I'm reading, I was like, oh my god, this means nothing.
And they wrote it for you, right?
I think they
Did
did.
they write your
I think
shit?
they-
Yeah. I was so upset.
Oh,
I
you
was
couldn't
like,
even send your own
What?
bio.
I
in?
was so upset.
No.
let you send your
Fuck
own
that.
bio
Fuck
in?
that. You know when I knew
That's
You know when I knew.
Whoa.
You know when I knew
I
someone
haven't asked
wrote
you
that.
guys for your bios.
Right.
You know when I knew someone wrote the shit? When I looked at Smitty and it says being an awkward black man.
Oh,
I said, ain't no fucking
the
way
fuck?
Smitty wrote that shit, bro.
An awkward black. That's. So
I
funny,
would be
Cody.
pissed the fuck.
Might as well just
like,
said Angel was a lazy Mexican.
Yeah, I know. Right? This hardworking kind of guy.
kind of guy. No, like they put like insignificant
funny.
shit on. He survived being robbed
They
at
literally,
gunpoint.
they literally got my YouTube, copy and pasted it. That's
Yeah,
what they did.
yeah.
Same thing, and I was like, this doesn't describe me as much as I wanted
As
it
you
to.
wanted.
Yeah, you should
Well,
be able to
it's
write
your
own
bio.
shit.
Like, let me put what I want. Like,
Yeah.
describe me.
Dude, I've
No,
done some
you
cool
can tell.
shit.
You can tell who wrote their own bio.
Because I've done some cool shit, and that
Yeah.
made me upset. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I've actually been on Jeff Ross's comedy roast where he does it on Instagram
Yeah.
2 times.
Oh, that's big, bro.
and that's huge.
Jeff
because-
Ross is a beast, man.
And that would have been cool to mention that because I have the video from it. I can still show them that
Right.
I've done it.
Right.
I
But they
did-
didn't care though.
I did this thing on Twitch where it was called GGT, Gamers Got Talent, where it was just like America's Got Talent.
Oh, I've seen that.
I was number 16 out of over 3,000
That's
people.
what's up, bro.
My video on there hit 17,000
Okay.
views.
Okay,
See?
so go back to what I said where you know your lane.
Yeah, that's your lane.
That's your fucking lane,
You should
bro.
see. Okay, I recently booked a show at a anime Comic-Con convention.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh, it was amazing, dude.
Yeah.
I literally at least 70 of the seats were filled. I mean,
Right.
it was my first time doing it.
But still, though.
It was at the Sheraton Hotel downtown in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a convention for 4 days,
Mm-hmm.
and they book people to have an hour slot on whatever. Like, oh, you could teach people how to make costumes. You could teach
Yeah.
people how to voice act. What I did is I put on a comedy show.
Right.
And I tried to get some people from out of state. The only person that came was one of my homies. Shout out to Jared Ostrom.
You're gonna see that all the time, bro.
I know, right? You're telling them, come on, let's
No,
go,
no.
and they can't make
What
it.
you're gonna do is when you go out of town, you make your fan base out of town, bro.
Yeah, see?
That's something that I learned
Make sure
too.
you got some cards. Make sure some kind of fucking
Merch, all that
hot-
shit.
Maybe some kind of QR code you can give to
Yeah.
people and shit.
If you guys haven't noticed, the dot.
There you go.
So all you
See?
do is just scan it to someone's phone, and it brings up
And it
all
brings
of
all
my
your shit
stuff.
up.
Yep.
the dot, really?
Yeah, it's really
See?
cool.
I need to
See?
get a dot.
Shit, we both need to get a dot.
The
goddamn.
dot,
The last dot I got.
sponsored, not sponsored, but should be.
No, but I'm loving this conversation because this is what I'm talking about, bro. There's no conventional way. There's no I-40 or I-25 to get you anywhere in comedy, bro.
Yeah.
Once I figured that out before I even started, because I was told, oh, you don't do open mics. Oh, you've never done this. You've never done that. I don't give a fuck. I know I can make people laugh. If I can get them in there, I can make them laugh. That's all that fucking matters.
Yeah.
What matters to me is if when I'm on the stage and they call my name and the lights come on, bam.
That's just like saying in 10
That's it.
minutes you have to have this many laps.
Yeah,
See,
the fucking
here we go.
laughs
Your
per
laugh
second.
track.
Okay,
Get
I know
the
you're
fuck out of here,
fucking
bro.
I know you're not
dude.
gonna like this. I
The
know.
fucking technical shit,
Fucking-
bro.
I recently did a show with the Sixx guys. We did a show at the B2B Gardens.
Yep.
And he had an incentive. Troy had an incentive.
Yep.
He's like, I'll give you guys something special if you can get 30 laughs
No.
in 10 minutes.
No,
dumb.
that's bullshit,
How do
bro.
you count,
But
No, but-
you can't
no,
put
no.
the tally
It could
marker.
take you 5 minutes
No.
to come
What if
up with a
there's people
story.
like 5 laughing at one at the same time? That
No.
counts as
That's
one?
what I don't
That counts
understand.
as
No,
one?
bro,
You'd be like, I got
Listen
30
to that
to start
shit.
with.
Right?
Bro.
I say an anime joke and that one person laughs. Does that count?
This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. This is the shit
so
I'm talking
fucking
about, bro.
stupid.
Like,
Yeah, that should make no sense.
So stupid.
motherfucker would have told me that, I would have left, bro.
That was
Like, I'm
17
done.
seconds. Fuck yeah.
I would have
That's
left.
like
bro.
laughs
I
per
would have
minute?
left.
Yeah.
I would have left. I'm like,
You
bro,
got
you're
an
not
RPM meter out
gonna.
there?
You're not gonna. You can't. I can't tell you how to do comedy, bro. I'm not you because comedy is what you define it to be,
And that's so
and how
crazy.
you make it interpret to your crowd.
Yeah.
Nobody in Sixx, son, and I'm not shitting on them, but none of them can tell me how to make a crowd laugh.
Yeah, they can't be like,
and I
yeah.
can't tell them how to make a crowd laugh. All I know is you better make a crowd laugh.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
There's no instructions, bro. If there was instructions, I've read
You know how
Richard
many
Pryor's
comedians-
book.
You know how many comedians go on for 5 minutes before they get a laugh?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Dave Chappelle, number one.
and we'll kill it.
Kill it on
And
that.
kill it.
Kill it on that fucking.
It's not about the laughter. It's about the attention. That's what people got it fucked up, bro. if you got people doing this, you got them.
Yep.
They're gonna laugh.
Yeah, if you can hear the silence.
that
If you,
punch-
yeah,
Once
because
that punch comes out,
and you're gonna kill them, bro.
Yeah.
It's the fucking chatter and the talking over your shit.
let's talk about. I mean, look at the fucking moth story. Fucking what's the Norm Macdonald?
Yeah.
It goes on for 5 fucking minutes before you
But
laugh.
guess what? You're quiet as fuck because
Yeah.
you know
When the
at the
punchline
end of
hits.
this motherfucker,
Yep.
like all that. Nah, man. I think that throws a lot of people off, and then I think it's harmful for young comedians because you'll start believing that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Be
Fuck
you,
that
man,
shit,
be
bro.
you.
The only stipulations.
The more real you are, the funnier you
Yeah,
are.
the only stipulations that you have to train yourself to do, and which I had to do, was family friendly and not. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I had to teach myself how to be family friendly. You know how I taught myself? By doing family friendly shows. Period. You can't practice it. You got to be like, fuck it, I'm going to go do it.
And you can tell,
figure
right?
it out.
If you make something slip or something, you're just like, ah.
Well, no. I've done family friendly shit with people who have been doing it longer than me, and they cursed.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Keith Breckenridge. We did the fucking State Fair a couple years ago. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that.
And he gets up there and F-bombed and shit, and I was like, and this is before I went up, and I was like, y'all was worried about me, you know, and I did my thing, bro.
But
It's
like these kids nowadays don't be dropping that, and I mean, come on.
But
I think family friendly to
But-
me nowadays would be like
you can still do explicit
dick, pussy,
material.
pussy, like, you know what I mean?
You can do
There's certain
explicit
things.
material without. Well, when I say, all they say is don't use curse words.
yeah.
Yeah. See?
And then, so
many
we
words.
were talking. I'm glad this came up because we were talking on the radio about this. Don and Rusty were like, yeah, it's too many cuss words and rap and all. Man, fuck y'all. That's what their life is.
But yet they're on the hip hop station.
Bro,
That makes no
Yeah, what
fucking
the
bro,
sense.
bro. And they were like, because sometimes we have to edit songs. Us.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
we
you
do.
guys do?
We do because we have a segment
Yeah,
where we
they
have
have
like, or if I want to play some shit and if I can't find the edited version, I'll edit that bitch to put it on there. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Fuck yeah.
they were, and I was like, I don't agree. They was like, it's just like comedy. You're more clever when you don't cuss. No, fuck you. No.
There's a lot of comedians. There's a lot of comedians
No.
that will say that.
No, I don't believe that. It depends on the comedian. Like, you can tell when someone forced, like Jamar. You can tell when Jamar throws cuss words or the N-word in and it's not comfortable for him. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It never is.
Then you take someone.
Yeah, again,
He can just see it in his face.
Then you have
just
someone
looks awkward.
You have someone like Kurt Fletcher, who he does, if he throws the N word or something, now you'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? Because it's not him.
That's not him.
Like, if you saw me somewhere where the show was just say what you want and I didn't say anything explicit or anything, you'd be like, what's wrong with Buck? Because I'm gonna say some shit. I'm like, man, as soon as I'm like, how the fuck y'all doing? That's how I started off shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
That's you.
Because that's me.
Yeah, exactly.
But I know how to turn it off. But I know how to say how the fuck y'all doing without the fuck too. How the hell y'all doing? What's going on up in here? Like, see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's
exactly.
still the edge, but there's no manual, bro.
Do you feel like it's a building process though? Like all those times being on stage, you end up finding out these little things where it's just like this works
It has
better
to
than
be.
Oh,
this.
yeah, fuck
it has
yeah.
to be. If you don't,
And
if
you
you don't
only
learn
get it.
something from
Yep.
every performance, whether it's critique or like this, if you, I mean, if you're just going up there and not getting better what you're doing at your craft, and that goes with anything, then like there's no point of really doing it because if you're not trying to better yourself, where are you gonna go?
I'll put it to hosting.
Yeah.
Like, since fucking with Sixx is had me be his host for big ass fucking events, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm a stand up comedian, and people think it's easy to transition from comedian to host. It's not, bro. You got to have a different energy. It's not about up there. Hey, everybody's
It's not
here.
about you.
No,
Telling
it's
the
not
set.
about me.
Yeah.
It's not about me.
You're
Like,
bringing
about
in the
yeah,
guys.
yeah. But you could use that because sometimes you'll go to a comedy club and they say you have 5 minutes, and you're used to
yeah.
doing 15. So you can use your hosting to cut a whole lot of the fat off your shit,
Lot of
make
freestyles.
people laugh, freestyling, improv, all that shit.
You got 3 to 5 minutes in between the sets. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to keep people interested. without just saying, how y'all doing? Wave your hands. Y'all ready to see it?
And you're going off and on stage
Yeah.
because I've 7 times.
And then
I've
you got
learned that too.
And then if a
especially
band's
the way,
not ready,
let me just hype up 7 times before I actually start saying comedy. Like, wait,
Yeah.
what? Because
Yeah.
you need to get that energy before. You should have it
should
right
have
at the
it.
get go.
You should have it, bro.
Or there's times where, like Larry said, a band's not ready.
yeah, you
some
gotta be
equipment
able to
goes
suck
wrong.
it up.
Yep.
Where's the hose? You got to run out there
Yeah.
after you're talking, drinking.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still in
So
there
you're out there, and
smoking.
you be like, and you gotta
Bro.
know what the crowd wants.
So
Feed 'em
it takes, you pull from everything. Just how you pull your comedy from real life, bro. Comedy, you pull
And you gotta
from
be able to read your
everything,
crowd.
bro. Yeah,
You
read
gotta-
everything.
Yeah, everything.
But
One
I
of
just-
the best compliments that I've ever got from you too was how you said, I like how you can hype up that crowd.
Yes.
Because if you remember, I had everybody clapping.
That's what you do, bro.
Everybody singing with
Yes,
me. And I'm
yes.
just like, holy fuck, I do that.
Bro, because this right here gives you the power over everybody who don't have one.
Exactly.
And if you use it right, it's like a cheat code, bro. It's like a heckler. A heckler is a cheat code for a comic. I want a motherfucker to say something out of the way. Oh, I don't have to do the shit that I wrote? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna tear your ass up.
Yeah, you're
that's free time.
Exactly.
So yeah, bro, when you have, that's like, if you ever see me, bro, I never hit the mic on some down shit like, hey, how y'all doing? You got to get them.
Strong.
Because once you have them up there, it's easier to keep them up. It's harder to get people up there than to keep them up there.
That makes
bro.
sense.
That's real
Especially
shit.
the way going on after somebody that didn't keep them up there.
Yeah.
So you got to bring them up there, keep them up
and
there.
And there's different ways of doing that. You know, you could have a low energy. You could have a low energy comic like Caleb Mulkey, who will still have the energy up there. Kurt Fletcher's not a high energy comedian.
Doesn't come out yelling.
But that motherfucking crowd, that goddamn crowd,
Yeah, he got him.
that crowd will be fucking, and then your ass gotta follow that.
Yeah.
Nah, man, hell no.
You better be able to have that same energy.
Yeah, real shit. Nah, man, it's kill the Albuquerque funny Fiesta, kill it,
Yeah, just kill it.
kill it. Use it.
You
Use
should
it for
have
what,
no problem.
Yeah, no issue.
Yeah, that's gonna be one thing. Is I'm just gonna try to network a little more, get to know more people that I don't know that are inside of the comedy festival, and then you never know. It might turn into something where it's just like one night, one of the guys from out of state sees me and he's like, "I like your stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go do a show. Come check it out with me."
Or even do this, man. Here's what you do. Once you're done, and you said you have your social media, just hit them and be like, "Hey, man, I really, you did this, that, and the other. Just wanted to see, man. If you ever have something going on, whatever, just keep me in mind." That's what I did.
Okay.
That's what I did. Real shit.
And that's what I love too, is that you put yourself out there.
Yes, you can't
You
wait
have
on
to.
nobody. You
Yeah,
can't wait
that's
on no
the
fucking
biggest problem.
Fiesta.
Them
You
to
can't-
come to you and ask you. You go out there.
So many people wait, and I'm just like, that's not how you do it though. Like if you can go out there and just present yourself in a very formidable way, they'll
Look at Kevin
want
Hart.
it.
But
Look
that
at
shows
fucking-
you want it. That
You
person
have-
you're
yeah,
talking
bro.
to, like, so me, if someone came to me, hey, this is my name, I'll appreciate if you put it on the next show. I'm like, oh, I'm going to give him a look. Like, he came up to me with the confidence. Let me see what he's about.
What he's doing.
If I just passed you by hearsay and didn't see you, I'd be like, I would never stop to ask or
Not
look.
gonna
You know what I
see
mean?
you.
I'm not going to go look up someone I don't know.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm the business
Not just
side
gonna
of
be
it.
like great artist. I'm gonna find all these great people to start
Right.
booking.
Exactly.
But and then Loy, I learned a lot from Loy in the little time that I knew him because
I fucking love that guy.
Loy's the shit, bro. Loy's the shit.
man.
He's doing it.
For anybody who's done comedy on both coasts and done it from fucking Washington D.C. and
Back in
L.A.
back.
now in Vegas, like you have to soak up that knowledge, bro. And me and him had a lot of talks, and he was like, "Buck, you don't do open mics?" I was like, "No." He's like, he thought it's because I couldn't do open mics.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, I'm going to do back-to-back open mics, and I want you to be there, and I want you to see. And he's like, you're going to do all new? I said, yeah, I'm going to do all new shit and some jokes that I use,
To like get them going.
some jokes that are like in my bases. You have your base jokes.
Yeah.
They turned into that from those two open mics.
Oh, okay.
And Lloyd was like, okay, now I see what you're saying. It's just, it's different here because we don't have a comedy club, bro. Like,
Do you? So that
it's
that comedy club would play a pivotal role.
oh
Do you feel
fuck yeah!
so?
If that motherfucker was still open across from Posh,
Because I can guarantee you,
Man.
it wouldn't be run by no comedian.
exactly, fucking exactly.
That's the only way it would
Them
work.
same
That's the only way
motherfuckers
it would work.
Them same people that are gatekeepers would be fucking signing up on that bitch just like me. See what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
And then-
Mitzi Shore wasn't a fucking comedian.
No. And guess what? They're gonna be like, it's all on your merit.
And when her husband was, he fucking ran that thing into the ground.
Into the fucking ground, and she had to save.
She had to save that shit.
That's the first thing Joe said. Joe Rogan. He's like, I'm not gonna run this shit. This
No,
comedy
it's
club.
not. It's a conflict of interest.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't.
you can't.
When you just have your work.
Man, pick a lane. Either you're gonna produce something or you're gonna be a comedian.
Yeah,
Like,
but see, here it's a power struggle. It's more of a I run this.
I got this.
I do this. I don't give a fuck. Like,
you gotta try
Unless you make money off something, why are you bragging about anything?
exactly.
Plain
well,
and
it's
simple.
the power. It's the power, Sixx. They want that power to say.
But there's not even that much power in
It's
what they're
none,
doing.
zero.
So that's what
It's
I mean.
made
It'd
up
be different.
power.
Yeah, it'd
Yeah.
be different if you actually were in a business or people actually looked at you and be like, "Oh, he's a powerful bitch. Or that's a powerful dude, whatever." But I mean,
well, see, people
there
get it.
ain't none there.
People get it wrong because they say even that when me and Lloyd went to those two, like they're like, oh, they were acting like I thought I was too good for it. No, first of all, I don't think I need it here because I feel like the open mics. If anytime I do stuff in Albuquerque back then wasn't open mic. My open mic was fucking Nexus.
Okay.
They didn't know because they never came to that motherfucker.
Yeah. See, and
I was
barely started the scene
Yeah,
when you were doing
when I started
stuff
that
there.
shit.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you it was never the same. I was doing all new shit. Woo, woo, woo. That was my
Didn't you
honing
do
ground.
the gong show there? Did you?
No, that
that
was
was
at,
over at
that was
Sixx.
at,
That shit was-
that was right
that
before
show
the
that-
bro. I wish you was a
man.
part of that shit.
Oh, dude, I
Bruh.
hear about it, and
Wait, what do you hear about the
and
gong
I was
show?
like, why didn't I start at that time? Like,
What
that
did
was,
you hear about the gong show?
So
What did you hear
who
about
was
it?
another comedian that was here at that time? Do you remember a guy named David Knight? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Weak ass Dave.
He always would talk about it. Like, yeah, I remember when I went on the Gong Show. I don't even know what has happened. Troy did better than I did. And I was like, wait, what?
Hey, this show was ridiculous.
Okay, so
Damn, that's
if you the gong show was every third Thursday at fucking,
and it's a premise of an old show, right?
Well, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So at Nexus, it was basically I would tell the crowd, all right, now comedians are fucking with me. Don't let them get out of here, get away with not being funny. If they ain't funny, boo their ass.
Okay.
If they're funny, y'all know what to do.
Yeah.
I would tell them, I was like, act like you spent $1,000 to get in this bitch and you want to fucking laugh.
Get your money's worth out of it.
So then me and Sixx started working. Sixx got the club.
Dope.
And then Sixx was like, yo, let's move the shit from Nexus downtown. And I was like, perfect, because people would be, that was before the Rona.
Yeah,
Everybody would be downtown.
Walking traffic,
and
everything.
we would get all that shit. So we started doing comedy. Me and Lloyd did one.
Like little themes themes to switch it up a little
I
bit.
remember that one that you did with Loy. Wasn't it like a Rush Hour thing?
We were
No,
supposed-
we were.
Flowers.
That
We were
was
just
that was,
about-
That,
it was called
the
Hush Hour.
Rush Hour, yeah.
yeah.
I remember the flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was so
it was
funny.
Rona hit, and it was supposed to be a week after, man.
Yep.
That was so dope. Yeah.
man.
So we were just trying to go outside the box because people want to come.
Sixx
and
came
have
up with the
different
Gong Show
ideas.
shit.
You know, I'm one of those like. So whenever I do promotions, you got to think outside the box.
Yeah.
What's going to attract people to come in? Let's bring in some fun thing, like the whole Gong Show. I remember seeing it being young and how
Cracking
crazy
up.
it was.
Oh, yeah.
I heard. I mean, it's and if you never saw it, look it up. So it was just like any entertainer. Just not
Anything.
Anything.
You do
Dancers.
whatever, dancers.
Yeah.
So like an America's Got Talent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back then,
yeah.
and they had the,
The very
big
first
gong.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, and they would just go and boom.
If you were
fuck
trash,
them
they
up.
would just fuck
Get
you
off
up.
of the stage.
And it was
Yeah.
celebrities that were gonging them.
Yeah.
And you know how hard it was for me to find a gong in this town?
Oh my! I was
An
surprised.
actual gong?
No, we had
I was
one.
surprised. I was like, "Where the fuck did you get
With
this?"
the ballot, and we had it with the judges. They walked up, and the funny thing is, the gong was right by the stage.
The gong was next to you.
So
performing.
then the judges would have to walk in front of everybody, and they would see
They
you
would see them,
coming,
they'd be like, "Oh."
and they'd be like, "Oh shit!" They'd be trying to change it. That's what made it more. Then it'd be like, "Bomb."
That's some good shit, man.
It was a lot of comedians mad about that
Oh,
shit, bro.
yeah.
But it was like, Who are you mad at?
Yeah,
you're mad at yourself.
The peers,
You.
your peers that are here are the ones obviously
judging
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Well, it
Just like
wasn't
a
even
Coliseum
the,
kind
it
of
wasn't
thing.
even the peers. It was the people who came to, like, you could have brought 5 comedians to be clapping and laughing for you, but if that crowd was booing your ass,
Yeah.
the judge had no fucking choice but to go gong.
And you can have your 5 friends over here, but the other 25 people that
Right,
came to the show,
yes.
they don't give a
They
fuck
don't
what's
give a
going
fuck. They was like, this shit's trash, bro. Like,
Yep.
yeah, that gong shit was.
That needs-
And we were gonna do that. We was gonna make that like
gotta have that
a couple
all the time.
months.
You
We were
guys,
gonna do that
you
every-
guys can.
We should do that
You
again.
should.
Find a
Good.
song.
We gotta find it.
There's
bro.
some weak ass mics
Can't you
going
hook up
on,
with
man.
Nexus,
You
dude,
guys
again?
can really do some shit.
Do what?
Can't you just hook up with Nexus dude again?
Well, I talked to.
That'd be
He
sick,
doesn't.
dude.
It's hard because he only has 2 locations. The main
Right.
one. The main one is always fucking busy. Like
Yeah.
you're not fucking off that.
There's no
one.
there's no slow night at
no,
all.
fuck no. And that's why he gave this one because it was like slow because
Yeah.
it was over here. And then the other one is just in a bad part of town.
And
What
it's
about
not,
the-
it's
what
not
about
really set
Frank?
up for it.
Huh?
What about, well,
But it's not really set up.
It's not
for
set
it.
up for
Like
that.
you need to have a nice spot. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's not nice, but like a spot for
No, people.
stage, a
people
comedian
people
will
come to
come.
that shit, bro.
Because I remember them putting on open mics like before the pandemic, and it's not as appealing because it's like, oh, let me put up my speaker here in the corner.
Yeah.
let's do, and it's not as
It's
cool
not.
as
Have
like
you
going
seen-
to Revel when you have
Yeah,
the
that
stage and
stage,
everything.
bro.
It's like,
Yeah.
this
it's
is
not
fun.
the same.
Exactly.
It's not the same.
Have you seen Sam Morrill's new documentary? Full
you sent it
capacity.
to me.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
that one's a good one.
It's a good one just to see how New York comics act.
He's a good comic that I really follow. Him and Mark Norman I follow a lot.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow Mark Norman a lot.
Yeah,
and
that
Joe
guy.
List.
So Joe List is another good one. Everyone gives me shit because I like a comedian known as Yakov Smirnoff. You guys ever heard of that guy?
Bro,
course,
that's
he's from
old
the-
school, bro.
Yeah,
What are you
dude.
how do you know about him,
Yeah, how do you
bro?
know about him?
In
That's
America,
super- yeah.
in America.
Fucking
Bro,
Rodney,
that's-
Robin Williams got
Robin
him
Williams,
started.
yep,
Yeah, and-
bro.
and I remember he
that's
tell-
old school right there.
He tells the
Yeah.
story
He
when he
defected from fucking Russia.
he literally tells a story when he comes to the comedy store. He didn't do a great job,
No, he
but
sucked.
Mitzi Shore literally said, "There's always room for difference." Oh, that made me just so I can do this. That's what made
Yeah.
it feel so energetic. The dude's
Yeah.
from Russia,
Bruh.
doing in a fucking cruise
Yeah, well,
ship.
he's just now finding out about this
That's
guy.
funny as hell.
No, I knew that guy.
He was
back,
really big in the 80s.
He
Yeah,
was.
when
he
I-
was huge in the fucking.
when I
80s.
first found out about him was on an episode of King of the Hill.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's been in a couple movies.
He
like,
was on an episode of King of the Hill, and I was like, "This guy's not real. This
Yeah.
guy's not real."
No, yeah.
He
Internet
was in that one
barely
movie with
coming
Robin.
out.
He was in that one movie with Robin Williams where he defected. He was
Yeah.
part of a circus or some shit.
He for the long because I was young when he came out, and I thought it was an act. Because you think of like, I thought he was like Pee Wee Herman, you know,
Yeah,
that was their stick.
'cause there was
but
that
when I
thing.
got older, I was like, this motherfucker's really
That's
from over
him.
there.
Yeah, that's
This
it.
motherfucker's cousins
not-
with Miguel,
This guy here, dude.
fucking Gorbachev. And this is bitch. All right, let's do this. Let's take a break, man. Cups got empty. And let's talk about a couple of things, man. Let's talk about
We got a
R.
lot
Kelly.
to talk about. Fucking R. Kelly.
What else? The other shit. The fucking guy who's running for mayor talking about he's 4.8%
No,
black,
4.6.
4.6% black.
Don't give him that 2%.
No, we ain't gonna give him the 2%.
You got to give me 3 minutes to play guitar.
No, we got
definitely
you.
3
We got
minutes.
you. No, we want you to
I
drink.
wanna- I
want you to
wanna-
drink more of this Viking blood.
You know how
and
strong
really
that
get
shit
it out.
smells?
Yeah.
That shit smells. I'm just like, damn, that's all I smell.
Is it the honey mead?
Valhalla.
Oh, whatever.
Bruh.
Is it honey mead or
It's
is
the
it?
hops, probably.
Whenever the bottle's that black,
Yeah, they don't want you to see,
See what's in
They
there.
don't want
You
you
don't
to
know
see the
what's
smoke
floating
over
or
top of
whatever.
that bitch.
You open that.
that shit, yeah. That shit just goes, yeah.
I don't want nothing called Viking blood, bro. Like, fuck that shit. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back, y'all.
You guys are awesome.
Ratchet Hour.
Hurry up and pod.
Hurry up. Bye.
The blacks.
The first thing I was amazed at was the pubic hair. 'Cause
I'm really the spinner.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, baby, we back.
Without internet still, but it's all right.
We're back in the ice ages, y'all, man.
Right.
I'm glad we don't do podcasts like this, man. This would suck.
It's so crazy the interaction you have with people. How much?
Yeah.
What the difference is.
Yeah, you don't realize how many people we interact with while doing this, and how the subject changes.
Yeah.
With the way when people
how many
comment and
times-
shit.
We actually stay on subject now.
Yeah,
We don't get thrown off. Half the time we start and then we don't end. And we
abortion.
And I'm over there, somewhere over there.
feeble ass bitches. What?
These bitches.
These
We had our
bitches
murderer bitch on our show.
show, right? Hey, that's still so crazy, huh?
That is fucking crazy.
We fucking, yep.
Oh, man.
Rob has all the fucking crazy in box. I'm glad they're not.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the
that's
other
it.
one.
But we gotta do that one on
We'll
Friday.
save
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
So Friday morning, Angel. So,
Yeah.
oh man, I get the craziest inboxes, bro. Like, people inbox me the weirdest off the wall shit. I don't know why. Sixx is like, bro, you get the crazy, and it's serious.
People that you know.
Yeah, serious
No,
shit.
no,
Random people.
Yeah.
Even
People that know of him.
Okay.
no of me. Like even the chick, the side bitch show that
Yeah.
we did. The friend hits me and was like, I got a friend who's a side bitch and we want to come on
The show.
And so the first thing I'm thinking is like, quit fucking lying. Don't.
Yeah. We thought for sure they were lying.
They wasn't lying.
Oh shit.
And
That whole
it ended
story
up
was
the
crazy.
side bitch kills her ex-husband
You
and got
didn't see
arrested
you saw
for it.
100, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we talked about.
I don't know if he
update on
saw that
Side
part
Bitch.
though. I don't know if he saw that part.
Probably didn't see that part. But
Yeah, I tuned in for the beginning and mostly towards the end.
Yeah, he missed that middle part.
Yeah, the
So-
middle
Yeah, that shit
Side
was
Bitch.
crazy, though.
So we're gonna do. It's gonna be Friday morning. It's going to be called "The Good and the BS of Buck's Inbox" this past weekend.
I think it should be the good and the BS inbox and the ugly.
And the ugly.
ugly. 'Cause
I
there's
gotta
some
find
ugly.
a. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
There's some
Because the
ugly
BS
bitch.
is ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you gotta check it out, bro.
All right,
If you-
that's gonna be
I don't- if you're free Friday morning when we go live, you have. Man,
Check it out.
oh,
I'll be up. I mean, most of the time you guys do it. I'm
Yeah.
like tune in,
Yeah.
check in for a couple minutes, see
Yeah.
see who's on, what are you guys doing, talking
Yeah.
about. So I'll definitely tune in for that.
That's the other one I couldn't remember what we were
we gotta
supposed to
save
do
that
tonight.
one though. Yeah.
So let's get into R. Kelly, y'all. Let's
All right, can I start off with R. Kelly?
yeah.
Yes.
Start off with R. Kelly, Angel.
Can you separate the music from the artist?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All day long.
I can separate a marriage from some pussy. Hell yeah, I can.
It's like O.J. Simpson. That motherfucker still had the most rushing yards.
Yeah.
Still
He's
got the
still
fucking
a
Heisman
hard-working
Trophy.
man.
Well, if we just like Sixx was talking about earlier, man, it's so many artists. If we're gonna dive into their personal lives,
Lives.
Oh, big time, bro.
we should not fuck with their music. If that's the rule we're gonna go by.
It would be timeless music from the 60s all the way to current time. Actors too. Like, why you gonna
Oh,
fuck with the
yeah.
movies?
Yeah.
Like
my,
you.
my biggest actor that
That you
people
said, right?
fucking love,
Right.
and I hate it because they gloss
the
over it.
best.
They
It's
let it.
Paul
it's-
Walker.
It's okay. It's
Do
okay.
you know the Paul Walker story?
I don't.
So Paul Walker,
Child molester.
repeat offender. So the woman he was with, he met her when she was 15.
This is the guy that played
Fast
in-
and Furious.
Okay.
The one who-
White dude.
The
Yeah.
one
The
that
one who-
died
yeah.
in Fury
Who
crash.
Yeah.
flew off the fucking cliff because he
Don't know how
died
to
in real
drive.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't know how to drive.
And they still put him in the movie. even though-
yeah. And CGI'd him smiling and
Yeah.
bitch, fuck you,
Not
bro.
creepy at all.
No, not at all.
But it's just like when I bring that up, nobody gives a fuck. They love Paul Walker. They just love him.
It's
I
okay.
totally didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see what I'm
it's
saying?
fucking
Like
full
Google, you
shot.
just
Google it.
Google it right. Put Paul Walker pedophile, and it's not just one. He's got a pattern of this shit, and it's a lot of people in
Remember
the
to use
industry, bro.
DuckDuckGo?
I used to DuckDuckGo.
There you go. It's just a lot of these artists, old and new. And okay, let me preface this shit. I gotta say this though, Sixx. We're not condoning this shit.
Fuck no.
Oh,
never,
yes.
never will
Never,
we
ever.
say it's okay.
We have daughters.
we have an issue with people being holier than thou with some and not
then
all.
others.
And themselves.
Be fair where
Yeah,
fair
you
is.
see it?
See?
You see it, bro?
If you're gonna talk shit about one, bring the whole category and make sure you don't be like, oh no, but it's different with him.
Well, not even
Tyler.
Nah, or he's not like that.
bro.
or
Let's
he-
be real. One of the greatest. No, fuck that. The greatest of all time was a woman beater. James Brown.
James Brown.
James Brown beat bitches when he in his sleep,
Even
bro.
earlier than that, what about fucking Ray
Yeah,
Charles?
Ray Charles, all of them.
Shit.
Little Richie, even too.
Little Richard.
Yeah, Little Richard.
Man, look, back in the day, you could
All those motherfuckers.
you could go to a juke joint and fuck a 12-year-old and nobody would say nothing.
Oh shit.
Like, so if we're gonna be technical, let's keep it real. Let's keep it raw. If we're gonna
go there.
If we're gonna cancel, and I'm not saying we're gonna shit on the people. I'm saying the music. If we're gonna cancel the music, there's no music left.
There's no-
I'm talking about across the board in all genres, from gospel to fucking hard rock.
Yeah.
Like real
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
Real shit. Everybody knows stories, but we just choose to say, "Oh, it's R. Kelly.
He's the villain.
Oh
He's
my
the
God,
villain.
R. Kelly." Come on, man.
Yeah, and he didn't do nothing
Racketeering,
different
though.
than everything else he did.
Yeah, they
They got him.
Racketeering.
the
God
thing about the
damn.
feds, man, the feds will let you
Yeah.
make your own case.
fucked.
The feds can be on you 10 years and be like,
Right.
"No, he cool. Let him.
Let him sit
Let
there
him be
and
good.
cry.
He need a couple more years to hit this RICO." Like,
Right.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they're
bro.
waiting.
That once they came up with that RICO law, that racketeering shit,
Right.
It's over.
it's a
Done.
wrap, bro.
You're
It's
not getting out of
that
that bitch.
umbrella is so fucking wide, and then once they have all the shit together, you're done. It's out of there.
So wait, give me more of a little context then. Like recently now, are they kind of pushing more on him?
No, it's
Well,
done.
no. So here's the thing about R. Kelly. They've been investigating him for years.
Yeah.
Over 20 years.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
'cause I still hear it all the time.
Once you like how they did OJ. OJ got off, and OJ thought he was free. No, that just puts more magnifying glasses on you.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
He was
like,
looking for
now
one little slit
I'm gonna
in
watch
anything.
you to fuck
No,
up
he was pissed that he had
Yeah.
to pay Ron Goldman fucking all that money.
Yeah.
to get his fucking
And-
shit back.
No, he sold all of his shit
sold
and
his shit.
wanted it back.
And he went and met the dude in
Went and met
Vegas,
the dude,
and
like,
he told him,
told him,
he said, "I'll beat your motherfucking ass. I'm
yeah,
OJ. Like, I will kill you." And so the feds was already
get
on
away
him.
with it.
They was
Yeah.
like, "Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. We got you." So with R. Kelly, so racketeering is basically they have the RICO law.
Let's go back to 2000 when he got fucking
well, when he went to trial with
when he
that
went to
shit.
trial with
Yeah.
that shit.
So that really started what he's in trouble for. Because they're like, man, we
There's
gotta
more
get this
shit.
dude, bro. We
There's
gotta
more
get
shit.
him. And it takes a long time for the feds to make that type of case. Okay, I'll put it to you this way. What's his name? What's his name from New York? The fucking mobster.
Oh, Gotti.
Gotti.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Gotti. People, remember when Gotti got off? I don't know if you remember.
The
Gotti,
Teflon Don?
That's where he got his name, Teflon Don. He got off, and the fucking lawyers and the judges were pissed. The feds was like, "It's cool. We got a thing called the RICO. We're gonna let him hang himself, and we're gonna document. We're gonna investigate. We're gonna." And
Well, it
then
was Sammy the Bull that
Sammy the
fucking-
Bull told on him,
Yeah.
and so
Well, that was after they were already
after the fact.
arrested.
Yeah,
They were in jail.
Well, he was
heard-
saving his own ass.
He heard that. Well, yeah, exactly. But
was-
he heard that Gotti was going to fucking have him killed.
Yeah. And so he's like, fuck
like,
this.
fuck that, they ain't
I'm going to
on my
solidify y'all's case. So when you have racketeering, it's so broad, bro. It's so many fucking things that you do wrong. So many crimes that you do under racketeering.
It's over.
You can do gambling, rape, murder, fucking all this shit. All the shit.
And if it's
that follows-
organized, you got a bunch of people under you
Yeah.
getting these girls for you.
That's what it is.
It's over.
Once it's organized and it's like a
He had guys
Some kind of like
Going
ring,
out into
some
the-
sex
Yep.
ring or something.
Yep.
He
a
had
sex
guys
ring.
going to fucking high schools and picking up girls and setting up meetings in the interest of becoming an artist.
Oh,
On many of these cases, some of these cases they just went with him, like because it was R. Kelly.
yeah. It's
You watch the documentary. What's it called?
Surviving R.
Surviving R.
Yeah,
Kelly.
that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But let's take this back, man. Let's name off.
They
let's
could
name
go
off.
surviving Mick Jagger, surviving.
That's what I want to do.
fucking-
Yeah,
That's what I want to
Steven
do.
Tyler.
Yeah.
That's what I want
I
to
don't
do.
even want to
Surviving
mention
Howard
any
Stern.
of the 80s
No, no, no.
metalheads, dude.
Oh,
No. Woody fucking Allen.
Allen.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, what
Surviving
about
all-
This
that.
motherfucker was fucking his stepkids, bruh.
Yep.
Stepkids. Then married the man.
Yeah, they could be. So the documentary just really made people feel.
Russell Simmons. Let's not.
Oh yeah.
Puff Daddy.
Puff
Fuck y'all.
Daddy.
Puff
Yep.
Daddy was fucking on old girl, and she was fucking 15, 16.
16.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's so many that when you tell
overlook.
people, they're like,
It's like
but
you-
I love Puff
they choose
Daddy.
to overlook.
I love Mick Jagger. Nah, we're going to keep it
Well,
real.
they get because R. Kelly has that bad boy kind of feel and music. You know what I mean? So right away they're gonna target him. Like,
Well, the
no
thing,
sense
well,
with
the
it.
thing is with R. Kelly with Fucked Him was that visual.
Yeah.
Once
Well,
you
that's
have
what
a
I'm saying,
visual
yeah.
of the shit,
It's done.
Where he's all saying their name and how old they are when
Yeah.
he's fucking them.
and or just pissing on the
all the
bitch,
bitches,
like
yeah.
you know
Well,
what
he
I'm
was
saying? Like,
calling out their names and
Yeah.
how old they are. I love this.
Yeah, that like
Yeah.
Right.
that Dave Chappelle skit.
Once you started
Yeah.
pissing, once you
Got
started,
two IDs.
once you
That's
started
the only
pissing on
way I'm gonna
bitches-
believe it was him.
Once you start pissing on business, it's over.
So we're all in agreement that this is where I miss the live shit because I know somebody would be pissed.
Oh,
Yeah, they
I
wouldn't-
can't
see,
believe you guys are gonna play his music, man.
and
Fuck y'all.
They
You know
can't
how good his
separate the
music
two.
is?
Yeah.
Literally, they would literally
Why
be
do you
like,
think that is?
I see. I feel like it's more of a moral aspect, like maybe their upbringing on life or something.
That's bullshit. Because if your morals should be across the board,
with that
What'd you
all,
say?
well, all
What'd
the
you say?
Those
Like the moral
change to
aspects.
everybody though. Like why people are actually gonna be like, oh, I can't separate the music from R. Kelly, so I hate him now. And any music that he came up with, I hate now as well. Like they can't separate the two.
but you said it's because of their morals.
Like some kind of deep moral value where they feel like
You know
that's
what-
wrong to them.
You know why that people do that? Because it's to me it's more selfish to say I'm not gonna listen to him because you want to look a certain way in public. Because it's not about how you really
I
feel;
bet
it's how
listen
you
to them
look.
Quiet.
It's about how you fucking look in public. I'm telling you, bro. Like
Nobody
for
stopped
real.
listening to Michael Jackson.
For real,
Yeah.
for real. It's about how you're viewed in public.
In the
Because
public
if
eye.
it's really your morals and your standards, first of all, you wouldn't listen to none of this shit no fucking way. Look, Marvin Gaye's "Let's Get It On" was written to a 16-year-old girl
Right.
who he met. The mom brought her to the studio. The mom brought her daughter to the studio to meet Marvin Gaye, and he wrote "Let's Get It On," and he ends up marrying her. So you mean to tell me he didn't fuck her from 16 to 18?
18.
You're trying to tell me he held on to that pussy.
Come
Look at
on.
it. No
If-
guy's waiting.
You know
Let's
how
get it
powerful
on.
that song is.
You know how powerful that pussy was,
That-
right?
right.
Let's get it on.
He dropped the draws that night.
Like it's so many. Like I think it's more of an optic now.
Some comedians out there too that are.
Come on, man.
It's everywhere.
Come on,
it's
bro.
everywhere.
It's
everywhere.
deep.
It's everywhere.
It's in the
It's
city.
not just the
Look at
music.
Bill
It's here.
Cosby.
It's
Bill
here in
Cosby.
Albuquerque.
Yeah, it's here with next door neighbors and people
It's
you know.
here in Albuquerque.
Thinking of Bill Cosby, just today he was in on TMZ
Yeah.
saying that he feels that R. Kelly's being was shanghaied or fucking like railroaded
Yeah.
Hung out to dry.
Well, see, look.
That's
with no glutes.
I think that's a lot of a bunch of people now is like their past comes to fuck them over. Like I know you know about the whole Megadeth scenario with
Oh yeah, dude.
Tell me about
What
this.
is
Tell me about this.
He's so Elfson's one of the original members of Megadeth.
Okay.
a band from
A
like
band
the
from-
late 80s.
I know Megadeth.
Yeah.
So-
I just don't know this story.
I seen Megadeth
sorry,
back
I'm
in.
sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
you ain't gotta.
I'm so
he
sorry.
was like, so there were two people, Adam and Eve, right?
tell you about
and
this.
there was a snake that was playing the guitar, and it was electric. No, just
Let's just put it this way. I seen Megadeth with
Yeah.
Nuclear Assault back in 1986 or 7.
Nuclear salt.
So what's the deal with Megadeth? How is
Come to
this?
find out that he's been texting. How old was she?
Well, see, there was a video
Like
that
back
was
then or
found.
now? Like
no,
recently?
back then.
Oh,
Back
there was
then.
a video that was found of him fucking around with a younger chick. And at the time, even the woman said that it was consensual, that everything is fine, we're cool.
That's not how the law works.
work.
Exactly.
That's not how the law
Exactly.
works.
And
It don't
not only
matter.
that, not only his longtime friend, the guy that he started the band with,
Yeah.
took him off of the tour and all of the new album.
You know
he took
why?
out all the
Mustaine.
bass.
You know why?
Mustaine.
You know
Dave
why?
Mustaine's a fucking asshole.
You know why? You know why? Like I said, it's the optics, bruh.
yeah.
well, number
It's-
one,
it's-
He wants to
number one,
perceive
Dave
himself.
There
Mustaine.
you
Fucked
go.
away.
Dave Mustaine has changed a lot.
That story just answered your question
Yeah, no,
of why
you-
people were like,
Dude.
I don't want to listen to R. Kelly.
Dude, Dave Mustaine
yeah.
changed a lot since his earlier days. Now he's a fucking Christian and shit.
Yeah.
Before, have you ever heard him talk about Kurt Cobain?
Oh, dude.
He's like, oh, something about like, he should have done it the first time.
See, this is
like
the-
he
this is-
hated him.
That's funny.
Dude, this is the horrible
He
thing about
fucking hated him, dude.
This is the horrible thing. I really want Larry on my podcast, but this is like the only way I can talk to him right now is on the BS.
Larry's not coming on your podcast.
I hate it. This
No,
is
but you know what's so funny? Larry drops these stories and gems on me and Sixx, and we're like, who, what? And then he fucking tells us. And that's how we work, bro. Like, that's how we work.
like
Real
you
shit.
said, like when you were talking about you running, doing the radio and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't mention this stuff. No
Yeah,
one's
yeah, yeah,
listening
yeah.
to that.
Nobody gives a
Nobody cares. Why
No,
would it be that thing?
But if like, okay, this Megadeth story, it has to be said between you guys because then it relates to the R. Kelly shit.
Yeah,
and
I
it
mean,
relates.
in your realm.
It goes back to what Sixx said. This shit is across the fucking
everybody's
board.
Everywhere.
fucking doing it.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
real shit.
It's just the people are picking and choosing who they should make them
It's
villain. Right
an
now.
optics thing.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because of that level of fame that they end up achieving? If you get that
Of course,
famous
there's a part
and a
of it.
17-year-old girl comes to you, but you don't know that she's 17, how well are you judging that?
And Hellbent in some trouble?
So
Okay.
Look at how I look,
So what
dude.
you do-
yeah, I know.
Look at
That's
how
what I'm saying.
I
It's all
look.
Hellbent in
Yeah,
some
if
trouble.
you were a chick, I would not fuck you, bro.
yeah.
I'm already a red flag. I have to prove that.
I'm like, this bitch got a mustache.
I'm like, this guy's a predator.
No, but if you're in that situation as an entertainer or whatever,
Yeah.
you got to be careful
This
with
is a
that.
good-
You got
this
to
is-
watch that shit, especially nowadays. You have
yeah,
to
you're
know.
fucked.
You have to know.
Sixx has been on the road with some big stars.
Well, what's his name? The one Latino guy that got busted. What the
SPM.
SPM? There.
Oh, dude.
But yeah,
Yeah.
But that's different.
Yeah.
That's by choice. That was his girl. Like,
Yeah.
that wasn't some chick off the road.
Well, no, there's a
That
lot of
was-
these like Steven Tyler fucking
yeah.
But-
became the parental guardian of
Yes,
the bitch, dude.
yes.
Right.
Or let's
I'm
be
the
real.
parental guard of my girl.
Like, okay, so here, and I'm gonna say this, but I want to go back to Sixx because I know Sixx has been in some situations
yeah.
where it's like, okay, the show's over, but it's young bitches that I know that are young. Fuck that. Let's go to it right now.
Tell us more,
Sixx.
No,
You've
so
been on the road
you've been on
with.
the
You don't
road.
have to name names, but I know you've been on the
So I've
road
been
with
on
some
the
big
road
people.
and, like,
I know you've seen it.
So
Yeah.
my job as a manager on the road with these artists is to make sure they don't get caught up in that realm, because an artist, they're not gonna give a fuck. They're drinking their part and they see a fine bitch, they'd be like, she could be 23 or 17. You know what I mean? It's hard to determine.
They feel like she's grown enough since she's there.
Yeah.
So for me, is I will. There's times I'm like, oh no, don't fuck with this bitch, and you can mostly tell from the maturity level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, of the girl. And then if I'm not sure, I'll just be like, I need to see ID. Like, you ain't going back no after
Especially
party.
those Hispanic
You ain't
bitches,
coming up.
dude.
No, and they be
Shit.
thick as fuck. They be like, that's
Ain't it?
17,
I
18.
think it's a lot of girls of color.
Minority,
Where
yeah.
you be like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But,
some
okay.
black chicks too.
And they
dude.
look grown.
but
and mature.
here's the difference of what we're talking about, what Sixx is talking about in R. Kelly. He was seeking young bitches out.
Yeah.
There's a difference to a chick where you're like, I don't know, to where, oh, I want this young bitch.
Yeah.
And that's why I bring up
Predatorial.
Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Paul Walker, that's his history,
Is actually.
is young bitches. Like, we gonna keep it real. They're making, what is it, fucking Fast and Furious
10
times 27.
Dude.
And this motherfucker, he's got a hologram like
Yeah, he
Tupac
does
in
in
every
there.
fucking movie.
He's in the book. He's calling on the phone.
He's coming in like Zordon from Power Rangers.
Yeah, like, what's his name? It's like, it's all about family. And he fucking pops up out of
Big
nowhere.
old
like,
head
fuck
right
it.
there. That's all you see is just a
Yeah,
head.
because he fucked all the bitches working on y'all's carburetors. God damn it! Like, nah, but the R. Kelly shit, I would never stop listening to his music because his music means something to me. I don't.
It's classic.
I look, man, look.
And it's not just one or two songs. It's
No.
multiple
Yeah, it's
albums and multiple
albums.
songs.
This is how I feel about R. Kelly. So you know the versus shit that's going on.
Yeah.
If R. Kelly was cool, like if none of that shit would have happened, if R. Kelly, fuck it. If you put R. Kelly in the verses now, nobody's beating him.
touching them.
Nobody. I don't give a fuck. You can get.
They'll be crying through the whole
Bro,
thing.
you could put
I'm
Chris.
going away.
You can.
Chris Breezy.
You could put Chris Brown,
Usher,
all them
fucking
together,
together.
and they not fucking with him. So it depends. I think it depends on when you grew up. Like we grew up with R. Kelly.
You know how much pussy I got off his music?
I remember in middle school, fucking Slow Dance. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Slow Dance. We used to have to go like. And back in the old school, I don't know if y'all did this shit. The guys would get on one side, the girls get on one side.
Then you
and
just be
back
like, go get, yep.
and then whoever you bump into when the song plays, you got to turn around and slow dance with them.
What?
Yeah, hell yeah. And you'd be like,
that sucks.
And you'd be like, nah. But you would coordinate though. You'd be like,
I'm bumping to the left.
look, you coordinate.
You're looking,
You be looking. You'd be like, hey,
Back up,
You be
back
running
up.
from the fat. There's like a big ass.
And make sure you stay away from the
Big ass
snack
hole from
table.
the fat bitches. Like,
I got hit by one back, and there's three of
Bruh.
us.
Yeah.
What am I
the
supposed to do?
the songs were R. Kelly, bro. Like R. Kelly, like
In his prime, you go to a club and they play him 6-7 times a night with
Man.
every different song. Like
Oh,
it was
easily,
just
easily.
easy,
and
bro.
never get old.
Like Michael Jackson and shit.
And it wasn't songs that people gave to him. He wrote them bitches.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and so a lot of people's like, he wrote them to young girls. I can name you guys 100 songs written to young girls and young little boys.
Yeah, dude.
Like if you're gonna go
there.
on that
Yeah.
moral compass, let's go all the way through it.
Yeah.
And to where you can't listen to shit.
Anything.
Nothing.
The Beatles.
Huh.
They do.
Real
Oh,
shit.
yeah, the
See what I'm
Beatles.
saying?
Yeah.
100%.
All of that shit.
Let me
So
ask you a question. How long ago did Bill Cosby assault a woman before, you know what I mean? Like how many years was it?
between, it was like 30. 20, more than 25.
I think he kind of got I don't know.
Oh, he got fucked.
I think he got a bad rap.
Because if we're gonna say, because here's another thing, Angel. A lot of people say, well, you can't bring up Elvis because that was a different time.
What about Bill Cosby?
Bill
It was at the
Cosby
same
was before
time.
There was a different time when you could give a bitch a quaalude and be like, "What's up, bro?" Like,
Quaalude for everybody.
yeah.
It was
You'd be like,
normal.
Open your mouth, bitch.
Yeah, it was normal.
Slam dunk, it was normal back
Yeah,
then. All
yeah.
bitches,
Like cocaine
you don't have to
was
give, they'll
normal.
take it on their own.
Let's be real. If you look into your grandparents' relationship, one of the motherfuckers was too young to fuck with.
Oh,
Usually it's the
guaranteed.
woman.
Yeah.
It's always the young, and their parents okayed the shit.
Because you see your they'll be like, oh, grandpa was 87 and grandma's fucking
I
62.
dated a chick
know,
with-
right?
You know what I mean? And they've been together for 40 years.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute.
Wait the fuck a minute.
Do the math.
Yeah, see what I'm
Grandpa
saying?
was 30, you were
He was
60.
a grown ass dick fucking with you.
I dated a chick whose fucking mom was in her 30s and her husband was like 75.
Man.
And so I asked her, I was like, "What the fuck went on here?" And she told me that her dad, her dad was friends with this guy.
Yeah. It's so many
And I was
stories like
what
that.
Like,
the
you're marrying
fuck?
this
So
bitch.
basically, dad just said, "Yeah, go ahead."
But see, that's what I get upset about the Bill Cosby shit, because we can say then it was the times.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But you
What do
can,
you mean?
well, because back
It was the time.
It was the times, but it wasn't the time for Bill Cosby. That was his time.
Yeah.
Quaaludes
That's what I'm
and
saying.
bitches.
That's why I
Like,
asked
that's what I'm
you.
saying.
That's why I asked you. 30 years?
Yeah, that's
Like,
fucked
yeah,
up.
they gave him that long for.
Man, the Me Too movement fucked up a lot of shit for people, bro.
Is that kind of going in the bad direction, do you think?
Well, I think yes, because everybody can't be a victim. Everybody's not a victim, bro. Like,
There are a lot of victims.
They play it.
there's a lot of victims, but everybody ain't no fucking victim, man. Like, no. Like, I've been in a lot of situations. Matter of fact, I've been in a situation where
Let me ask you this: are there other court cases going on to where women 30 years ago were quaaluded by just some normal dude?
nah, he ain't got no money. They don't fuck
See
with
what
him.
I'm saying? See what I'm saying, though?
That makes sense.
No,
You
'cause-
see what I'm saying?
Look,
Like,
look.
really?
I've been in a situation where me and my friend, I was in high school, and we were going out of town, and he was like, "Oh, I gotta stop by this chick's house who I've been fucking with. She's gonna give me some pussy before we leave." First thing out of my mouth was like, "She ain't got no friends." Like,
We stopping?
he was like, "Nah." I was like, "All right, cool." I come in the crib. She comes to the door, shirt, no panties, no bra. She knows what's cracking. I sit in the living room. The next thing I hear was the garage door opening.
Oh, no.
I was like, "What the fuck?" Her mom pulls up. He runs out, dick
You
out.
fucked the mom, didn't you?
No, the mom was fucking ugh.
Yeah.
Bitch looked like Arsenio Hall, bro. Like,
Ain't no MILF, that's for sure.
So he's coming out. She's like, "Y'all gotta go." Boo, boo." So we jump the fence and we go to this car, and we're boys. We're laughing. You fucked that bitch. So the next morning we're at it because we were going to his dad's house. His dad's like, his name was Jimmy. I'll never forget this. His name was Jimmy Butler. He goes, Jimmy, Get your motherfucking ass up. Y'all done raped the bitch. I was like, what? That's the worst way to wake up besides getting your ass beat.
Especially being black.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
What white woman?
What? They raped nobody. No, we came back, went to the shit. The girl and so I skipped over a part. I remember being in the living room and I'm looking at the picture. I was like, damn, I know these people from somewhere.
I've seen them.
So I grew up in the church. So we would always go to church, and I didn't realize it till we got to the fucking police department that in black church you have things called fellowship, where it's your church and like 4 other churches. And on the first Sunday, all the churches will have fellowship. And I was like, yo, that's the fucking deacon and the wife, and that's them.
Oh shit.
She's in there crying. They have us at a fucking table, bro. Cops, parents.
Oh damn.
His dad, his mom. I was there by myself because I was doing my thing. Everybody give a fuck about me.
Just there.
Yeah, and they were like, you raped her and you were the lookout. And I was like, no, the fuck I wasn't. Like, I'm going off. I was a junior? I was a junior in high school. Jimmy was crying like a bitch. Couldn't talk. I was like, man, Jimmy, tell him what the fuck. And the girl wouldn't look up. And I was like, how the fuck, if I know my dude's gonna rape and get pussy, why wouldn't I get some pussy too? Yeah. Like, that's dumb as hell for me to be the lookout and don't get no pussy.
You're all like Mike Tyson. Yeah. I ate her pussy, dude. I didn't rape her.
Yeah.
Like, and
I should have raped her.
No, the cops was fucking dickheads. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're getting 25 years. And
you?
Yeah, Jimmy was crying. He wouldn't talk.
He was just straight up.
Man, he was so fucking scared. Like, I understand now, but then I wanted to kick his ass, bro. I was like, tell him, bro. Tell him what fucking happened. So I looked at the parents. I said, oh, I know. I said, put your hand on the Bible. Swear to God, if you're lying, you'll go to hell that he fucking raped you. And she just looks up, and there's dad goes, shut the fuck up. You don't talk to my daughter like that. And I was like, well, in my mind, I was like, if I already raped her, I already talked to her like that. Like,
right?
What the fuck you talking about?
And he was like, worse.
Yeah. And so I was like, I said, put your hand on the Bible and swear to Jesus that he raped you. And she just breaks down. No, he didn't rape me. Everybody gets all quiet. I said, see what the fuck? I'm loud as fuck, bro. I said, I fucking told y'all, man. What the fuck?
Should have been a lawyer, dude.
Man, the girls, the reason why that she lied is because her mom thought she was a fucking church girl. Fucking,
it was
one of those things.
Shit,
yeah.
Damn.
Yep. And I was never friends with Jimmy.
You saved Jimmy's ass.
I haven't talked to Jimmy since that day, bro. I won't even look him up on Facebook. Because I feel like I want to punch him in his fucking face. Because he didn't say shit.
Because he was,
He was a bitch, bro. Like, don't go out like that.
He should have been giving you, like, money.
Man.
Like trying to take you down.
Yeah, I'm like, man, tell him what happened, bro. Yeah, they fucked, but we didn't break in the fucking house. I said, that bitch answered the door with no panties and bra.
Ready to go.
Yeah,
fuck? Yeah.
Man, so.
And that's kind of shitty how that's turning into more of a
victim. I'm a victim and shit like that, bro.
Worse for even eye goggling and stuff like that. That's hard to deal with. Like, oh my god, I find this chick attractive and I'm trying to hit her on the bar, but now I'm a
creepy fucking dude. But you know what that is? If you were hotter and she was attracted to you,
it wouldn't
have been creepy.
What are you trying to say?
Well,
if you're hotter and wasn't so creepy looking,
Sixx said it louder. If you were hotter,
make sure you heard what Larry said.
Sixx is like, I know you wear glasses, but can you hear?
Let me tell you.
No, you get away. Up. And I always say this: it depends on if you're attractive to the woman, what you can get away with, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Think about being at the workplace. You and another chick are kind of flirty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much can you get away with? Like, you know what I'm saying?
If a chick calls you
We've all been in that
work husband,
I am in that.
You can get away with it.
See what I'm saying?
It's horrible.
Yeah. It's if she makes the first move, it's all right. But God forbid if the guy did. If she didn't like you, Because how many guys are gonna be like, I don't like the bitch. People like, I probably would fuck her. I don't like her. I probably would fuck her.
No,
if no one else knew.
You'd be like, how much money she got?
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. So a guy's not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna report this bitch for harassment, because a guy be like, oh, this might be the 3 a.m. booty call.
I just feel like with R. Kelly, it's a lot of fake outrage. What he did was foul as fuck. Mm-hmm. But the same people who enabled it
Yep.
they got away scot free, and
Right.
that's
Look at that.
bullshit, bro.
The manager of fucking Aaliyah.
Not the parents.
Parents.
Did you see?
too.
Did you
The
see
parents.
the uncle? The uncle went on the.
Uncle,
the
yeah.
uncle said, "Man, the mom them knew.
New.
Like, there's no way I don't know.
What your daughter is doing.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
My daughter is fucking with like if my daughter met Jay-Z and I'm just thinking, oh, Jay-Z's gonna mentor. No, Jay-Z's taking interest
not.
because he makes
He's not
she
gonna-
makes his
You know
fucking
your daughter.
greenie wiggle. You know what I'm saying?
Something's
Why does he
going
have
on.
to?
Come on, bro.
He's
You-
not trying to make more money off none of these motherfuckers. He's
He
not
ain't-
trying to mentor.
When has R. Kelly even made anybody else a star?
Yeah, he would
Yeah,
tell them
there
that.
you go. Yeah, exactly.
Like who?
Who's under R. Kelly's label?
right?
He wasn't
None.
like I can
He didn't find
understand.
Aaliyah.
No.
They brought him to him.
Fuck yes, they brought exactly. So it's a lot of people that
But you
got
don't
away
see
with
them in
shit.
fucking prison.
It's a lot of people that got away with shit.
Oh no, because of course
And
they
they
turn
was
around.
wrong.
We didn't know. We thought she was just gonna do music.
He's a
Just like,
he
you know
was
what?
just gonna-
He's a monster.
We're trying to give our daughter opportunity.
I watched the Joe Rogan with Quentin Tarantino, and he asked Quentin Tarantino, "Did you know about Weinstein?" and what
Weinstein.
he's
He
doing?"
fucking knew.
He was like, "I didn't know it was about. I didn't know there was rape." He's all, but I did know it was
knew,
kind of
bro.
like
They knew.
the boss chasing the secretary around the desk.
You know how
No.
fucked up he
Well,
is.
it's all
Quentin
about-
Tarantino. You know how fucked up
He's
he
still
is.
bad.
Yeah.
He was still has some bitches at his house right now. Locked
Still
away.
still
Don't
badass.
get
Fucking-
me wrong. Can we just talk about how fucked up Joe Rogan is?
Yeah.
Because he knows.
Uh-oh, don't do that in front of Larry.
Hey.
I love Joe Rogan. He's amazing, but that guy knows so much about the world that we will never know, and that
Why
pisses
do
me
you-
off.
Wait, do you think he knows or you think he's projecting?
No,
No,
he
he's not
no.
projecting. He's had a lot of people on
He's
the
had
show.
so many people on the show that he's just literally. Oh, we'll
Spending
talk.
hours
We'll
with
talk
them,
about it
hours.
after the
Mandarin
show.
behind the scenes
like
and
some
shit that we find?
amazing stuff
Yeah.
that is just so intense that just kind of like makes me upset. Like, how is somebody like that can get so
Well, if
much
you're-
It's
knowledge?
the,
and
it's the
stuff?
power of this shit, bro. This fucking internet runs the world, bro.
It's
sure
true.
does.
That's
now.
what it is.
And if
It's-
you didn't believe in aliens, then you're not a smart person.
I've always
What the
believed in
fuck?
it. Angel, you don't believe in aliens?
I do. I do
Okay.
believe in it.
I've always believed
I've
in
always-
it.
But
I
But you're
didn't-
kind of a religious guy, though, right?
No.
No. At all?
Fuck no.
You come to the wrong show here.
Oh, so
Don't ever use those
Let me tell you
words
something.
here.
so.
It's because
The,
he's black.
the
huh?
reason why I'm not religious
No,
is
it's just
because
because-
I grew up in church. And
Okay.
I've always
Yeah,
questioned.
we know religion because we were in it.
I've always questioned. I was like, this don't make no fucking sense.
That's all I pissed
At
my
all.
mom
And
off.
you would get in trouble for that
Yeah,
shit.
right away.
And
like,
so-
what are you talking
Especially as
about?
you get older and figure out how
Even-
they're trying to manipulate you.
Even me and my sister, I love her to death, but we clash on this shit.
Okay.
I'm like, no, I'm not. You can't.
Are you
I'm not an
religious man?
Aesop's fable person.
Well, what?
Are you a religious man? Do you believe in God? And all
No,
that
but my
stupid
parents did and stuff growing up, so that
So
was.
mine.
How did you break out of that?
Uh,
Because they try to put it on
So
you.
were they
bro.
like
no,
Catholic
they
or-
weren't. They weren't. They were a Christian. They were a
Okay.
Christian, but they still had this weird, like, they still had pictures of Jesus on the wall with saints as well. So they were a mix of like, hey, let me be Christian and Catholic
Catholic
at the
still.
same time.
Well, it's all basically the same
Same.
shit.
Exactly.
Different accent. That's it.
So that kind of was what threw me off at first, right away. Is that like, why are we mixing these two religions? When I go talk about
More
this
than that,
at
it's
school,
Judaism. It's all of it.
yeah, I go talk about this at
Spiritualism,
school.
they
They're
do the
like,
same
oh, we don't
shit.
have saints on our house, or oh, we don't
Right.
have any pictures of Jesus, but we still believe. So this was already
Yeah.
confusing me at a young age.
yeah. There you go.
But then you end up seeing like these just interesting things. Like again, like you can explain like aspects of history and like different things about the world, where like science and like different.
Dinosaurs.
Well, the first thing for me, was dinosaurs.
It's dinosaurs. Like, come on.
Because I'm like, I'm not good with numbers, but I'm not stupid. Like
Adam and Eve was
you're
running
saying
around.
this was
Right.
this, and you guys are making me read the Bible. Where the fuck were the dinosaurs at? Like, see what I'm
It was
saying?
pre-phased
and
that.
I know for a fact there was dinosaurs
Yeah.
because I'm seeing the shit.
Yeah.
but I don't see an ark. I don't see.
A fossil of an
Like,
ark.
what bitch is gonna believe that their man was in the belly of a whale for fucking
Right.
decades?
Okay, yeah.
Like real shit. Like
Who the
that's
fuck's gonna
common
believe
sense.
Miracle.
that he grabbed 2 animals of each species.
Yeah. Like you
But
could do
come
that
on.
shit. Come on, man.
And put them on a boat, and none of them want to eat each other or fuck around.
Yeah.
Because just for these 40
None of them
days
are
that we're,
fucking each
that we're
other.
out, it's all peace treaty.
All
it was
the way through,
it was a
yeah.
gang treaty of animals.
Like if like that was my basis. It was like, okay, we can find bones of this shit, but we can't find any artifacts.
And the whole fact,
Of
if you
shit
read
like
the
that.
Bible, and the whole fact of like
People
love thy neighbor. And all, dude, you read the Bible, it's just nothing but murder and torture.
I'm glad this is pre-recorded because the shit would be going crazy right now, bro. They hate when we talk about this.
Really?
Y'all need to get off of that and talk about other stuff.
Why don't you talk about your shows?
Yeah.
Like that. What's going on in comedy right now?
All right, so let's get to this music thing. Let's get to music.
Oh, shit.
I got a bone to pick with you and fucking Larry, all right?
Shit. Oh, yeah.
What's y'all's gripe with fucking... So you told... Well, who was it? One of y'all motherfuckers.
I started off because...
Well, no, we had already started, kind of.
Yeah.
You guys were talking. I remember
Larry swears that I'm not diverse in music because the shit that he likes, I don't like it.
After I heard the 100th episode, I found some diversity in your music. You
there's a lot of diversity in my music.
There's a lot of diversity, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what you said. You said all you listen to is hip hop. That's what you said.
Well, in R&B.
That's not true.
What else?
That's not true.
That don't mean you're not diverse. That just means that's what you
Bro, y'all just mentioned Megadeth, and I know who the fuck they are.
Can you name one song?
No, but I didn't say I know their songs. I said I know who they are.
But I can name rap songs. Not all of them.
No. See how Larry changes the... See how he changes the... No, Larry.
My music, but I can name shitloads of your music.
Because I don't like your music. There's nothing wrong with it. You just basically telling me.
Maybe that just comes from me.
Sixx. He just said the music that we like is better than his because he likes it.
No, I didn't say that.
That's the okay. Look,
it's not I can name. Some of it I like.
I know your repertoire is probably way more.
It is.
It varies.
His repertoire of music is way more.
It has to be.
Give me a fucking break.
Being black, it has to be. It has to be. Like you're naming the Beatles. You're naming Mick Jagger. You're naming the Cure. You're naming.
You know the Cure?
Yes.
What song?
It don't matter. I know them.
He knows of them.
I know their songs. Exactly. Like you know of rappers, or you know of
them.
Oh, but if you weren't a DJ, Larry, you would not know a lot of these.
Exactly.
You know
that's my point.
That's what if you weren't a DJ, you wouldn't know a lot of these.
No, but I would because when I was growing up, that's when rap first started.
It's almost like me. I grew up.
The Beastie Boys.
But see, that's different though. I had to discover all that.
Discover all that good shit.
I had to find all of it.
It was like me growing up. It was the Spanish music.
Yeah.
It was country. Then it was rock.
Okay, so like moving here, I had to. What's the song? Volva. What is that song by Vicente?
Valera.
I had to go learn that because I would hear it and I'm like, yo, that's dope. But then I had to learn it because I would hear it all the time. There's a difference between not liking something and not being exposed to it.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Now, a lot of the stuff Larry listens to, I've been exposed to it. I just didn't like it.
Like the hardcore metal.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with it.
That is very subjective, Larry.
Yes.
You have to think of it that way.
Yes, because when your culture isn't that culture. Okay, no, go back.
It isn't Viking blood.
You know who's dope as fuck? You know who's dope as fuck? And I've had this conversation with hip hop heads. Leonard Skinner is dope than a mother,fucker, y'all.
Okay, Southern rock. Yeah.
Yes.
Southern.
You know why? Because
it's bluesy.
For us, there you go.
Yeah.
They
It's got
took
the blues riff.
it has that rhythm.
I'm surprised you don't like Black Sabbath.
It has
a blues riff.
Actually, I do, Larry. I know Black. Larry thinks I don't know this
that's
shit.
Good. You never mention it.
Bro, why do I have to?
I never said you did.
You put me in the fucking box.
See, that gives him more of an opportunity to play stuff that you like. Because if he plays nothing but Cannibal Corpse and freaking Carcass, you're not gonna like that. But if he knows,
I don't even know who Cannabis.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even buy that CD.
You would buy that.
I don't even buy. I would just be like,
okay, wait. You know what? Okay, so y'all
this.
forgot that I asked this. I actually forgot until now. I challenged them to give me their top 10 songs.
Oh, that's right.
Songs
songs that were created since the time you were born.
Okay.
You know what's one of my top 10? And y'all being probably in this genre more than me will be like, oh, that's easy, but not for me. Enter the fucking Sandman, bro.
I like that.
Metallica.
That motherfucker right there, when I say it moves.
And this is where I argue with people is that that Metallica song or that Metallica album was the high point of their life.
Right.
Everybody ended up. Let me see. He's already chiming in.
Because
Let
me tell you what Larry does.
I know.
Let me finish. I know too, Larry.
Wait,
I know too, though.
That album came out commercial and it appealed to everybody.
This is what Larry does.
It wasn't what Larry liked.
This is what Larry does. Larry does this. Larry does what people in hip hop do. You could say, like, okay, let me think.
Little Yachty's trash. Little Yachty's trash.
You could say,
we're thinking
like some people. Some people can say this.
But
Some people can say this, who are not hip hop heads. Man, that 50 Cent in the club, but a hip hop head is gonna be like, nah, man, back down, wankster.
Yeah,
so see what I'm saying? So you're kind of shitting on them, but to be real, the song that touched the masses
is what
caught people's attention and makes you go back, like you said, and be like, I need to figure out more shit about this person. And there's nothing wrong with it.
And that is that point. Like, if you liked anything else before or after that, fuck yeah. Metallica did their job in making you enjoy the music.
And even if people didn't enjoy it,
puppets.
But see, that wasn't made like that.
There was going to be a lot of people, Larry, that wouldn't listen.
But see, Larry's in that genre deep.
Because I respect that album too, but I think the hype of Metallica was the Ride the Lightning album.
Oh yeah, that.
What? No.
See, they're hip hopping right now. Y'all are hip hopping.
Really?
With the
originality. They
metal.
wanted so much.
Watch this.
They tried so much of themselves to be out there right away without having Dave Mustaine in their band. Without having
y'all are hip hopping. Y'all don't even know it. Watch this. Watch how I go to the Sixx. If you had one song you could play and you're like, this,
you weren't even alive when that
this is my shit.
Larry.
But music is timeless.
I respect it so much.
Okay, watch Sixx's though. Watch Sixx's and watch how it hip hops. It, like I always say this. Like this is my dilemma with being on a hip hop station. I hate 75% of the fucking playlist.
Because it's all popular.
Because I'm like, fuck, we should be playing this and this.
B-side shit. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me ask you, Sixx. Give me one song
that it'd be like electro rock, or it'd be something.
No. Give me not even. I'm talking about that you like in hip hop, because I want to hip hop the shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you had one song, you're driving from here to New York, you have to play over and over again to hear that bitch.
You guys
and you're like, and I'm cool.
It would be Ain't No Fun.
See what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, that's the Snoop one? Nah, bro. That's not. It should be deep cover because Snoop was raw then, and then he wasn't on. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like people hip hop a lot of their shit because I only call it hip hop because I know that people get deep in that shit, bro. They get like a lot of people love. Like me, I love A Tribe Called Quest.
Okay.
I love Electric Relaxation. And people will be like, nah, bro, that's not on the Low End Theory album scenario. See, they hip hop it because they're like, oh, you only like that one because it was one of the more popular ones. No, that shit was dope. Like
that's why I hate when people say that music is not subjective.
Oh, it is. Just like comedy, bro.
Yeah.
It's very subjective. Very, very. The cool thing that isn't subjective about it, though, is that there's nothing different between a hip-hop beat that hits an E minor and a rock beat that hits an E minor.
I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know what you're saying.
No difference.
You're going to show us an E minor.
Well, music, it all starts. It has everything started from one fucking beat.
Yeah, from the elements of beat, of music.
Like, okay.
A drum beat.
I'm going to give you another example. If we did our top 10, my shit would be fucking Smells Like Teen Spirit is in my top 10 because I was in freshman in high school when that shit. See, it's hip hop. You see how you're doing that because you wasn't here when that shit hit.
I know the song though.
No. There's a difference. That's why people pick Tupac. That's why
there was barely a blip.
That's why people pick Tupac over others because they live. It's a difference between learning it and living it.
Subjective.
So when that shit hit, it was so fucking different. And to me, that's not my favorite. There's a difference. Like that's not my favorite Nirvana song because then I got the album and then Lithium was my shit.
Yeah.
That's my shit. But Smells Like Teen Spirit was the one that got me to be like, who in the fuck is this? See what I'm saying?
It's that hype build up.
So, and plus, it's all subjective because if you were outside during a certain time, like Sixx, ain't no fun. Sixx can tell you where he was at when he first heard that bitch.
Yeah.
And he
And
can,
that whole album
like, you can
drops.
smell it, you can see, it's just different, bro. Like, I think that's what good music does. Well, great music does that too.
And that's what I feel is so great, that music has that power. That it can do
Oh, it
that.
does.
It's so...
I'm so jealous of musicians, bro.
Really?
Me and Sixx talk about this when we go out of town. I'm like, bro, man, I wish I would have learned how to rap or something because you can make one fucking hit.
But haven't you ever heard It's Never Too Late?
Huh?
Haven't you ever heard It's Never Too Late?
You don't know hip hop then.
No, okay.
You don't know hip hop.
I'm going to get that guitar and just
yeah.
join
What?
what the fuck is
Okay.
that.
Well, no. When you said it's never too late,
It's
hip hop
never-
is the only genre
That is
where
too late.
ageism is a problem.
Is it now?
Yes.
Yeah, big
Yes. Yes.
Not rock.
Yeah.
Rock don't.
No.
Country.
No.
They could
Comedy,
be,
none of that.
country.
Ain't no
Could,
fucking
they
90.
could be. They
No.
could be 85
Willie
making
Nelson.
fucking
Yep.
hits still.
Yep.
Willie
And
Nelson
songs,
still
and no one's gonna
fucking
say,
out there.
Fucking
You're too-
Bob
you're
Dylan
old
can barely
ass.
fucking talk.
Right?
That motherfucker put an album out, it's going platinum. With rappers, since the
They're like strippers.
hip hop is like such
good one.
evolving evolution. You got to be real. Like, this is why you have to, if you look at the older rappers who are dope, they're not just rappers. They're moguls.
Yep.
They got to go into business because you can't just stay in hip hop and keep rapping because hip hop passes you by. It always changes, bro. Like,
It takes
you're-
10 years for you to be able to come back again.
Yeah,
Not-
you're considered
if
old.
you could even come back.
You're considered old.
You
like,
just live off your hits and you live off your old stuff.
like Sixx puts on shows and people hate on them, but guess what? They pack out because of the nostalgia of the song.
Songs.
But you always see the people be like, "What Spice One? What
Yeah, you
the
brought
fuck,
somebody like
dude?"
Baby Bash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I know those songs, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
see?
I'll go see it for the nostalgia.
Yeah,
But I
it'll
know
take
I'm
you
not.
back.
Yeah, but am I really gonna go over there to find like some hot bitches, or am I
Yeah.
finding bitches in their
Well, they would
50s?
look at you and be like, what the
Oh no,
I know.
but the
No,
thing you'll
no,
find them from
no.
their.
Trust me.
You'll find them from.
The thing about music,
Yeah.
is,
It brings them.
like you said, you discover old shit. It be some young
Some
bitches
bitches.
at a lot of
These shows.
It just brought it.
but
Oh, yeah,
with,
there's a lot of young bitches there.
but with hip hop, man, like we're the only genre that will say the creators are old. Like, it's fucked up.
It makes sense.
It's like they can
I'm thinking about it now.
they
seeing
can
artists.
tour,
It
but
is.
they can't make no new
They'd be like-
you know,
music.
Metallica's in their 60s, right?
If Ice-T came out with a new
They
album,
still
people be
tour.
like,
Bro, they can tour, but they don't want to hear no new shit. Man, fuck your new shit. Play that
The
old
old
shit.
shit.
that we
Metallica
remember
is
you
my
for.
Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
for like an older, like
Yeah.
10 years, like, 6
That's the fucked up part about it, though. That's the like.
So okay, then saying that, then doesn't it suck that comedy makes itself less timeless because your joke will never sustain like one of those.
hits. Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about that. That's a.
Wait, say that again.
Like
what,
okay,
what are you saying?
so the way that comedy stays. Thank you, Sixx, listening. Thank you.
I got it. Yeah.
The way that comedy stays alive so much that like you tell a joke and it goes on forever, but yet
Mm-hmm.
a song could last 30 so
Bro,
much longer.
that's what I was just saying.
you
Yeah,
can't
look
go and do
You
the
can't
same
say that
joke.
same shit.
over
if you
again.
record a special,
You cannot go
can
do it
never
instead.
really
Done.
say those again.
Nope.
I mean, very, very likely. I actually saw Yakov in the Gotham Comedy Theater, and he did maybe one or two of his very old jokes, and
That's
it
what
had,
those old guys do, though.
but it had to be new because he can't just piggyback on all that old
no,
stuff.
they do. Sometimes they do.
Well, the good thing about it is that's why you can't have your phones and record shit. Like that's, but that era is, it's hard, bro. Like it's hard because now a lot of people want to make those specials to make money. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to put it out yourself on Amazon. So
Or
it
even
is
on net or on YouTube.
YouTube,
Yeah.
like it's
You know who
hard,
did
bro.
that recently that I was kind of down on was Bill Burr's last special. There was a couple jokes in there that he's had
Was it at
Previous
the
before.
Royal Hall?
the Roy Hall.
Yeah. Okay.
And I've heard those jokes before, and I was like, "Fuck, why is he using those jokes?"
Well,
the
he was in a
special?"
whole new place. Come on, man.
Yeah, but you still heard them. Like once you hear them, that's. I mean, like the machine, like Bert Kreischer, for instance. How many times has he fucking thrown out that machine fucking story? A lot.
Mm-hmm.
A
Well,
lot.
see,
and just recently,
but-
just in the last 6 months, he's gotten rid of the joke.
Well, the thing
And it's like
is,
fucking 7, 8 years old.
See, but that's
the good thing about comedy though, like there will be people who will recognize you from a joke, and they'll tell you may be
And now
trying to
they're making a
separate
I do all the
yourself,
time. They do
but,
it.
but they're like,
oh,
tell
look at your
that
binary code.
tell that joke. But and see, I used to hate shit like that, but then be like, hey, okay,
They're paying attention. They like
that
that.
fucking stuck.
If they took
That
the time
stuck.
to remember something, whether it's a lyric or a joke.
He sold that story. Did you know that? They actually made a movie in Serbia that it's going to be released soon
Okay.
about the machine, him going to Russia on a field trip and ended up robbing the whole train with the fucking mafia.
So
You never heard that story by Bert
well,
Kreischer?
well, in the comedy special, but I didn't know they were gonna take it to.
Yeah, that's already a movie. Like, he's already fucking filmed it and everything.
Let me ask you, bro. What do you love more, music or comedy?
I love
Can I answer with a third question? With a third answer? Is I love entertaining people. That's what I love to do.
If you had to choose one,
Nah, there you go, Sixx.
If you had to
He's trying to
choose one.
squirm out of our shit.
No, because you're gonna see now.
No, that's why I asked you, because I'm trying to preface to that shit.
Hopefully,
but
I can
know.
entertain you with
Nah,
comedy
that's
and that.
No, it ain't about us.
No, but
the
that's-
question is for you.
If
Which
you
one
had-
do you love more, music or comedy?
I love them both.
No, you got a choice.
Yeah,
No,
no
no.
choice.
Okay, here's
Okay,
a question.
so-
Okay, here's a question for you.
What?
Is that a crutch if I took that on stage and did a comedic song?
No, that's part of being
If it
comedian.
was funny, that would be good.
No,
But that's already putting two things in one thing.
You know what?
You got a
What
choice,
makes it a
brother.
crush is if you can't be funny without it.
Yep.
That's what makes it a crutch.
Okay.
If you're adding onto it, it's an addition of what you're already doing.
But what if that is me? What if I still haven't just because every
Please don't-
time I
please
go
don't
on
do
stage and I feel like I'm not really hitting what I am.
So
what
so basically, he loves music more than comedy. That's what he's saying,
yeah.
bro. You just don't want to say it.
He wants to be.
He don't want to
But
say
you would
it.
almost
Weird Al-
have
he
to
wants to
because
be
you've been
Weird
doing
Al
music for so
Yankovic.
long.
I did. Yeah, I've been doing music for almost 15 years
Okay,
now.
so that right there is.
What's the
How
problem
would
with
you say-
saying that?
But I love comedy because I want.
Bro,
That's like
comedy
saying, do
is
you
your
like your
side
side
bitch,
bitch, or do you
Comedy
like your
is your
regular
side
bitch?
Comedy is your
That's
side
side
bitch.
bitch.
The only reason-
Where do you
comedy
see
has
yourself making more money?
comedy has a fatter ass right now.
Yeah.
But
You know what I
music
like?
has a better pussy.
No, but you know what I like about
No,
you know
but
what I
I
like
like them
about
both.
comedy though is that it actually puts me by myself. You know how many times I've played with a band and we just
Yeah.
flake?
You like the individuality.
I
of it.
do like that. I go up there and I'm trying my best. I don't need to worry about my bass player doing
But-
good, my drummer
Okay, watch
not being
this, Larry.
drunk.
If you could do one by yourself, which would you choose? Comedy or music?
I would probably do comedy.
Probably.
You don't like the probably sound?
No.
That's still in between.
Because you know the reason why I say music, because you've been doing it that long, and
And
you're
that's-
still, and then also, it's nothing wrong with it.
And that's
like
it.
you're implementing what you love into something else that you.
So that's
found
what I
out
said.
you
If
love.
someone offered you, hey, I'm gonna give you $100,000 a year just to do music, and that's it, you're gonna say no because I gotta stick with some comedy too.
I hate you so much.
See?
I
So
would say
see?
yes.
See?
Okay.
There we go.
Because again, they would notice that my skills in music
Exactly.
is better than comedy. But I'm still. That's why
Yeah,
I
you've been
love.
doing it for 15 years.
But I love. That's what I love about learning music is that I know what the grind is now to get to that level of comedy. I literally have to practice and I have to do work if I want to be funny. If I want to be out there and be this person that I'm trying to be on stage, I have to work at it. I can't just be like.
But I got a correction. You said you had to work at it to be funny.
No, well, I see it as the same aspect.
Well, I'll say if you're
I need
funny
to-
is the easy part. It's
I need to work
performing the funny.
I need
there
to
you go.
I need to figure out how to
Yeah.
perform the
There
funny.
you go. There
Because
you
there's
go.
been so many times where I'm just sitting with a gang and they're just like, "God damn, Angel, why the fuck don't you do that on stage?" And I'm just like,
I've been calling him Angel for 3 hours. This motherfucker just told us his name is Angel. No, I'm fucking with
it's
you.
easier.
He's trying to be funny with the Jesus, Jesus.
Yeah.
Sangre de
Angel.
He's trying to be
Cristo.
more. He's trying to be more. What is it called? Exotic.
Yeah.
Whatever appeals to the
Well, I knew he was
Exotic, yeah.
exotic when he came in with the Viking blood, bro.
Not even
Look
the
at-
guitar.
look,
Not
right.
even the guitar.
I didn't even know Sixx had wine glasses. This motherfucker, it had dust.
They had
and shit
dust. I was
on
like,
it,
wash that bitch before you.
cobwebs.
The bottom still, yeah. I was
It's
like, I
all
can't get
film
it.
and crust on the bottom.
Bitches drink the wine right out the bottle in this house. We ain't no classy bitches here. Come on, what the fuck you think we at?
And you know what's so funny? He's telling the truth, Larry. Remember we walked
Oh,
in and
yeah.
the bottles were
Up there.
Yeah, I was like,
not
what
a
the
glass
fuck is
in
this?
sight, bro. Not a glass in
To
sight.
the head. To the head.
All right, so
all right.
you brought your fucking
Guitar.
What do you got for us, bro?
I want to show you some stuff that I've been playing for quite a while, and let's see some cool. Maybe you're intrigued by the technicality of what I can do.
I've always been in awe of people who could play an instrument because you got to be talented as
Yeah, you do.
fuck, bro. Like, look at him. He got his
He
little
got his
thing
little pick in
little
his-
pick in there.
Right.
He's got that.
So is this-
Fast Times at Richmond High
So
wallet right
I've
there.
never. Look, okay, educate me on this.
Spagoli.
Educate me on this. So is this acoustic?
So this,
Because it's got a you plug something in, bro.
so,
Plugged
so
into the
this is
board.
this is an acoustic electric guitar. It has a pickup inside of the body.
Some new shit.
So it's not really that new though.
Okay.
It probably was still kind of around in like the 2000s, maybe the 90s.
Man, that's new to me, bro.
Like that's still pretty new.
I'm old, bro.
But-
all right, let's see what you got.
But it's still, you can hear it bring out some resonation.
Look at him with all his musician
Resonation.
words.
We hitting
The reverb, sibilance.
of the resonation.
Yeah, let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Here's just some couple things. Like
He said we were gonna get wet off this shit.
Yeah, I remember the words.
Not happening. It sounds like the story of Zorro already. And hell be getting pussy off this fucking shit, bro. Bro, he just put the pick down. I thought he had the pick with something.
Fingers.
He's showing us his finger technique, Sixx.
Right.
You gotta get up under and hit
Like
it with
the-
that. Okay,
Shit.
there we
that
go.
funky- Look at this shit. Every Mexican uncle plays that tune right there when they're getting drunk.
This motherfucker going at it, man. So I have a question before you keep going.
Tell me more.
Why would you think this is a crutch if you utilizes this in comedy?
Let me tell you a story, Buck, about people telling me that this just isn't
Nah,
as
music.
good
That sounds good. That sounds good.
as what you really think.
Mm-hmm.
Bitches don't think it's good in comedy. When I'm staged with a few other dudes, I don't know why that's hot to them. I don't know, is that funny to you? I don't know. See, I don't know what I would do up there with this stuff.
Okay, so this is what. Okay, I got something I'm going to tell you that I told Zach. So you know, Zach is a b-boy. He teaches hip hop dance and all that shit. There's nothing wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with fusing two things that you love together at the same time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I think with you, where you get kind of weirded out is you love both so equally. You're like, I don't want to do this justice to this one,
Yeah.
or I don't want to make this one seem less than
Less
the other.
important, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, fuck it. Go with what you do, bro. Like, fuck that shit, man. Like, do it.
You
like do it.
you feel like-
yeah, because it'll be more natural for you. Instead of fighting it, like, you can implement both. Like, to me, that's talented than a motherfucker. I can't do that shit at all. Like,
It's never too late.
no. Okay, but I'll put it to you. Yeah, my hand. Man, I'm about to have arthritis next year. I can't do that shit. But that's like me not telling jokes about my daughters. That's a part of me. Why the fuck would I not bring that into my shit? Because that's a part of me. This is a part of you. So why the fuck would you not make that a part of your stand-up.
Okay, here's another thing that I feel is kind of crazy too. Is like stand-up is more of like a solo game where it's just going up there with the mic.
Yeah.
Like as you see now, we hooked up a guitar with a cord. You checked my sound levels. How does that really work when I go to an open mic and try to get all that stuff going?
This.
Well, they have a board.
Well, first of all,
that already seems like a burden to them.
But that's almost like comedians that have puppets, comedians that fucking use the crowd participation.
We boo them. We boo them. We tell them they suck.
Look at Jeff Dunham. So that Santa Ana, and all he does is bring all these fucking puppets.
Jeff Durham.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Or what's his
Carrot
name?
Top.
Yeah. See, so all these guys use what they can.
Or that's like you look at Aries Spears and Jay Farrell. They do impersonations. Like they made themselves known by
Jim
that.
Carrey, yeah.
Jamie Foxx. Like, to me, the more tool, like you're a Swiss Army knife, bro. Why not pull out all your shit, bro?
Everything that I can. You've seen me last episode. You remember, guys, when I was doing magic?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, see?
Why not use that shit?
Shout out.
I wouldn't go so far as being
Okay, this is how he
this is
how he says.
It depends on the crowd.
And this is how he says
you can
to
go
do
to
it.
an old folks home and kill it.
And this is how he said, shout out to Cody Dove. He's a great guy. I love that dude. He always told me, do your stuff off the stage so that they know what you do off the,
That's
hey.
a part of you.
Yeah,
it's not you just trying to be hacky right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you just entertained me with a magic trick, and I saw you go on stage do comedy.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what that guy can do.
Right.
Because they have so many different avenues to follow me now. But there's that's what comedians, I feel, are kind of shining down on me for, is because
bro, that's your problem,
But see, why you worried about
that?
that?
Is fucking
shit.
Yeah,
bro.
You're so worried about
comedians'
what they
problems.
Bro.
It is a lot of people's problems.
It is. Ian here, he worries so much about what
Oh
everybody's
my
thinking about
God.
that he won't even tell
That's
the truth.
why that
He will
episode
never tell us
resonated with me
something.
so much.
He-
I was like, what the
Ian.
fuck, man?
Ian, he'll sit here and beat around the bush on a question because he don't want to hurt no
don't
one's
want-
feelings.
fuck them,
He don't want
bro.
people to know that he really feels this way. Like he's so worried about what they think.
That's
about
like people told me when I first. Oh, you're not. I got told I wasn't a real comedian because I didn't do the regular shit that people do around here. I didn't do open mics or I didn't hang out. Fuck y'all. This ain't about y'all. It's about me.
Yeah.
And once you do your thing, trust me, people are gonna take notice. But you don't do it for anybody else. Do your thing, bro. Like
That's very
it's
true.
not for anybody else to tell you how to do it. I'm telling you.
Have you come
bro.
up with any funny songs?
A little. I've been working on some stuff.
I don't think he has because he's been listening to them.
Yeah, you worried about,
probably.
Bruh.
Again, because I feel like it's a crutch. When I was thinking about it, I was like, "Oh, this is such a crutch. Maybe I should actually work
It's not
more."
a crutch if it's good.
Exactly.
No, exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not a crutch if you've done
you
comedy
entertain-
without it.
It's not a crutch.
So
if
it's
you're
not a crutch.
If you're entertaining the people and they're in awe of it, like you know what I mean.
Comedians like when comedian finding himself, they'll go through those fucking things. I mean,
Yeah.
look at Rodney Dangerfield, dude.
Real
That guy
shit.
started fucking in his 40s.
He was
And he
late
is
40s, wasn't he?
Well, no, early
Early
40s,
40s?
first, and then he gave up.
Yep.
Went and sold a bunch of siding.
Yep.
Came back in his fucking 50s.
It
Well,
was
no, he was like 45,
And
50.
didn't
something
give
like
a
that.
fuck.
It was
No.
raw.
Yeah, like Ron White.
No, I
too.
think he was started in his
way later
20s,
time.
backed
Yeah,
away
Ron
from
White.
it, had a family, went and sold a bunch of siding, came back in at like 45, and that's
And made movies, and did all
Bro,
ki-
none
Yeah.
of this shit, none of the arts is about how other people think you should do it. It's about how you feel comfortable doing the shit.
Yeah, don't do the same shit, dude, because when you have an artist that does something new, you're like, what the fuck? Like Patrice O'Neal, that guy fucking shocked me. When I first seen him,
That motherfucker's incredible.
I was like, and then to find out he never wrote anything down.
or even just bring it here, Cody.
Yeah.
People look. You know he's a talented motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
But does that mean you're gonna try to do what he does? No, that's not your fucking lane. So how can you tell Cody, that's cool, but can you do us some written shit? Like, no, motherfucker, my shit that I do is killing.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. It's what you present at that time to
Yeah.
the people.
It's
As long as you're
about
not
the
doing
people,
the
bro.
same shit over and over again,
Yeah.
and you're constantly evolving.
You gotta evolve, bro.
Yeah.
You got to. I think that's one thing what I love about doing comedy here is because it's so diverse. Like to me, it's easy for me to get in front of a group of black people and make them laugh. Super fucking easy. it's hard as fuck for me to get in front of people who don't look like me, who don't know where I come from, none of my culture.
That's also a challenge.
Yeah, it is. And for me to make them crack the fuck up and hit my inbox and be like, yo, what the fuck? That shit was funny,
That's what Bill Burr did. Like he went
away from
rooms.
He went away from his comfort zone.
Yep. Just
Real shit.
Fucking
but that's what a lot of these motherfuckers won't do.
Killing it.
They won't do that shit because.
Have you ever seen the show in Philadelphia that he did? He fucking boot off.
Bro,
the
he killed. He ranted on their asses, man. That shit is fucking comedy, right?
Yeah, but
there.
first thing you need to do is go to a real comedy club, like up in Colorado. Fucking go with Buck to fucking Phoenix or
just to go check it out.
Tempe.
Yeah, bro.
It's a whole different.
It's a different world. It's
different. Then you'll know what you're fucking.
To me, it's a whole lot of shit balled into one. You're excited. When you walk in and you just see where you're going, you're like, fuck, man.
Famous people walk
like, yeah, and then they make it hard by having all these fucking pictures up. You're backstage, like we're at Tempe Improv, right before you go on stage.
In November.
Right before you get on the stage in Tempe. You're back in the little holding room where there can only be like two.
He said holding room.
That's what it's called. You know that front room where everybody's at.
It's not even the green room.
No. It's like, bro.
A lot of comedy clubs, it's just a hallway.
It's man, and you're sitting there and you see all these faces, and you're like, yo, it's real now. I don't give a fuck how confident you are.
Like you're sharing the stage.
It's
with
like
people
am I gonna get the reactions that I want? And you'll get them, but it's just. And once you get done, you'll be like, yo, comedy clubs are a fucking cheat code because they come to laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
They come to drink and they come to laugh. So if you can't get a laugh in a comedy club, you need to quit. And that's like real shit,
yeah,
bro.
because that's what I've learned of where they put on headliner spots. It's like they've literally paid and they want to come to see you laugh. And again, that's why I submitted that step one, because they came to see me laugh.
Yeah.
Even if my jokes were mild, they were looking for the punchline. They wanted to find it, and
they're like, please make us laugh. We came to a comedy club.
Exactly. And
now, if you don't do that, then okay, that's something different.
Then you need to reevaluate your life.
Yeah, real shit.
They had your boy on that Sam Morril documentary.
Who?
Roy Wood.
Oh, Roy Wood.
Oh yeah.
Roy Wood is fucking.
He's on that.
Yo, Roy Wood is a beast, man.
Yeah,
he's
on that
man. He's fucking a genius, man.
They were all talking about like getting COVID and then like back in the 80s when you'd not wear a condom and go home and bring your wife AIDS or something.
You'd be like, I don't know how you got it. I'm like, nah, but.
And he walked away. He was just like, no, I ain't getting in this.
Bro, that's the one. That's why I keep telling you, what's his name? What's the other guy that I like? Tyler?
Yeah.
Tyler, is it Lovely?
Tyler Lovely.
I fuck with him too. Y'all do y'all's thing, man. Don't be fucking going to these people who y'all look up to and be like, oh, they've been doing comedy in Albuquerque for 10. Fuck them. Do your shit. Don't let them tell you, because they can't tell you how they do their shit because they ain't done nothing. Do your shit, bro. Like,
just think about this. There's thousands of comedians right now.
Yeah.
You got to do your shit.
Yeah,
do
and
your
I see,
shit.
Yeah, every night I see them and I'm just like, nobody brought a guitar tonight.
Do it.
Nobody brought a guitar tonight.
Do it, bro.
I think there's a couple comedians that do piano shit, and there's
You'll see them once in a while. I remember
skinny
Sam
kid. There's a
kind of
blonde.
did it once in a while.
No, there's a blonde skinny kid
Sam
that does
Bravo.
it who's pretty popular. I can't remember his fucking name, but he's always
do your lane, bro. Quit letting people try to tell you your lane. They ain't never lived your shit.
They don't do what I do.
They don't do your shit, yeah. And then you look at them and they're like, you're not even good at your shit.
Right?
And you're gonna pick on me and ridicule me.
Right, with your 112 likes.
That's like me trying to tell Sixx how to fucking put a concert together. No, Sixx, this is what you should do. Shut the fuck up.
You need to build diversity, first of all. That's not what we're looking for.
No.
Okay, you got a brown boy. Where's black boy?
Right.
I don't see a woman.
How come on your podcasts and stuff you don't do any of the music on it?
I do. My last episode, I guess you didn't.
No, I mean like the openers. And
Yeah,
the
Larry
closers.
don't watch your shit.
Yeah, he doesn't. He just
Yeah,
makes
I
fun
fuck-
of. He just
watch
makes
the
fun of my
shit.
fucking contrast, and that's it.
No,
You're like, you're
Larry's like,
shit.
who's the producer of this bullshit?
Oh yeah, it's
I
that
just
guy that's
wonder-
sitting in the fucking seat.
I don't understand. Like you're a really good musician.
I know. I'm
Why don't
lazy. to be fair,
Bro, I'll be watching your videos when you be putting up your
so
shit.
much
Knocking out,
things.
dude.
Like I'm trying to do a podcast. I'm now producing Zach's podcast. I'm also doing the music.
Wait, you're producing Zach's podcast?
Yeah, have you seen any of Zach's podcast? That's
yeah.
all in my studio, and
Okay.
I'm doing all that, like the sound, audio,
Yeah, well, I've
rendering,
watched 'em.
all
Okay.
of that stuff. I'm doing that. I also have my Twitch stream, which I try to do at
Lighting people off
least.
the walls and
Yeah,
shit.
I try to do every night,
Mm-hmm.
at least for 2 hours, and I still also try to do all the posting, all of the writing.
I'm not, are you
That's a lot
complaining
of
right
work.
now?
I'm just saying it's work.
He's like,
Okay, but
You're talking. You're
But
preaching
you're
to the
working.
choir.
I was
right now.
gonna say, bro, what are you
but you're
complaining?
working.
But
Look,
My
that's-
shows have a lot more
Yeah.
production
but then again,
involved.
Yeah.
but then again, should I be picking a lane, or should I be just throwing it all out there like I
Nah,
am?
no,
Don't
no,
throw
no, no,
garbage
no, no,
out
no.
there.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
have
This
quality
is-
content.
We always say,
My
never
contrast
attach,
is fucking perfect.
never attach your name to some bullshit. But you already have with the Funny Fiesta.
But that's the thing, though. No, there are some times though where like I've had that opportunity, like joining Six Sons and stuff like that. That's not me, bro.
First of all, there ain't nothing they're gonna do for you.
Like
ever.
I get that they're trying to do this camaraderie thing of like helping people, but at the end it
No, they're
doesn't
helping
end up that
themselves.
way.
But you have to get a laugh per 10 seconds.
yes,
And I can't. Yeah,
If
I'm
you
not
can't
trying to do that.
then you're not in their lane.
I'm trying to get them to at least sing with me.
Nah, bro.
No, do your shit,
Do
dude.
your own thing. This is the same thing I told Carla. Carla, I was like, hey, do your thing. If you're really serious, you can't. Like, I learned this a couple years ago. Like, I had a partner. I had somebody who I thought was this, that, and the other. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And we're going to. It's not a we shit, bro.
No.
When I get booked, they don't be like, is Sixx coming? They don't ask about this motherfucker. It's about you. It's about what you. When I perform, they don't be like, coming to the stage, came all the way with Sixx. Yeah. No, they say your name.
Just Buck.
It's you, bro.
Yes.
Like, this is the only thing where
And
you have
that's the
control
only.
about
That's
everything.
the only artwork that
That's
is
just you, bro. Just you. Like, it can be good, it can be bad. So
And because
it's
and,
all
putting-
on you.
Yeah,
and
you're
not only
putting
that,
yourself
not only
out
that,
there.
you can't even say that about a musician because they have the guitar to
They have the
fuck, right?
guitar.
And that's what makes me sad too, is that like I can be in my room and practice this for hours on end.
Listen to that.
But when
Listen
I-
to
Hey
that
man,
sound.
you sound like you about to play some songs for Coco Part 2, bro.
Right? Like, let me-
Remember me before you have to say goodbye. You
But
can
if
tell I
I'm-
got a little kid.
But if I'm practicing comedy,
Uh-huh.
I literally only have 5 minutes every time. So
Well-
practicing for an hour takes at least 3 weeks.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Why aren't you writing?
So Lloyd.
What do you mean?
Okay, this is one thing that Lloyd kind of put in my perspective. He's like, "What
if
do you?"
you're not up on stage, you should be fucking writing.
But that's the thing, though, is like if I'm writing, what am I writing? How am I
You're
writing?
writing jokes.
Anything.
But I am, and that's the same thing
Thinking
too with
of
Writing.
things.
music.
It's not even a joke though, Larry. It's a premise.
Yeah, it's a
Exactly.
premise.
Something
yeah.
you can
Think of
spin
it.
off into a joke.
And I found out too that writing isn't just sitting there with a pad and a
No,
paper.
it's not.
It's
It
not.
can be
It's
here.
good
Like-
to have 20 minutes.
Like I'm sitting here playing guitar. If I think of a funny concept, I'm gonna put the pick down, write it down.
That's just like having a fidget spinner.
But that's still an alternate
Helps your brain.
exercise.
Yeah, it helps your
Yeah,
brain.
yeah.
It's an alternate exercise that gets me to where I need to be. But I feel that I can't practice as much as I can on the guitar on stage because I only have 5 minutes
You can't
every week.
Well, okay. You know why you can't? It's because you can practice this and hit all that shit.
Perfectly.
Yeah. You never know what's coming at you with comedy. And that's the beauty, bro.
the beauty of it.
You don't know.
so
you can
crazy.
have some shit. They give you 5 minutes.
They could throw you off your game right when you get on stage.
The mic don't work.
Yeah.
You got a heckler. That's why I
Heckler's
say
the big
it's not about. This is why I always tell you people, don't memorize your shit, like because you gotta be able to do other
Improv,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. Once you get, if you get into the mode where I practiced this and I memorized it, you could tell when shit ain't going right. Those are the ones that bomb, bro. You be like,
Well, you should. I think you should know your shit.
know it,
Yeah.
but not okay. There's a difference between knowing and memorizing.
Yeah.
Knowing your punchline, your premise, because you could change that shit. You could change it
Yeah,
so
you can
many
change
times.
the in between of
Like
it.
you
and
can
it happens
change
all the
it.
time.
You can and you could get it, make it fit the audience. But when I mean memorize it, where you know A to Z, and that's you got to stick to that script, and it's like you're blind to what's in front of you.
Yeah,
bro.
you don't know.
Unless
how-
you're doing a special.
Yeah, the special's different.
But even then, though.
But
Yeah.
then you're burning all that material
Yep.
after.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yep. But you're way far away from a special.
I'm very far away from a special. If anything, I'm more from an album than an actual special.
You're about to do a funny Fiesta snippet.
Not even an album.
Well, okay, Larry. Okay, Larry.
So wait, you paid to go? Okay, but we'll end the show. But you paid to be in the Albuquerque Funny Fiesta to open for Zacabeta?
No. Yesterday, during the Inside Out,
Okay.
on the list, I was right after Zacabeta.
Oh, okay.
So I literally.
I was gonna say because they have you as featured.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm a featured
Everybody's
one.
featured though.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
what is
I-
it called? Featured.
Like fucking
Feature performer.
featured.
Yeah.
Like so,
performer.
everybody's
Everybody's
Everyone's a
featured. There's
featured
nobody
performer.
special.
yeah. They put you in the fucking.
Wait till you
category.
hear my fucking.
The bio.
Wait till I let y'all hear about the news about what Albuquerque Funny Fiesta. Y'all are all opening for me, goddamn it.
Yeah. See what's going on there.
I'm about to piss everybody off, and I didn't pay shit.
That's
They
funny.
paid me all of y'all's money.
I hate you.
No, I'm fucking with y'all. Everybody gonna be pissed off.
They would be so
you
mad.
fucking gave my money to Buck.
Did you take my $5?
They would hate you.
They would fucking be mad. Nah, man. Like, nah. Okay,
I'm gonna play one more song.
take us out with something.
Hold on
One more
a second.
song.
Take us out with
This is
something.
old school. This is something maybe Sixx might know. Damn.
Hey, Buck. Hurry up, cause I gotta piss.
Me
All right,
too.
here we go.
My shit burning.
Oh yeah. Nah, that's some other shit. Six.
No, it's actually the penicillin worked last night.
Yo sé bien que estoy afuera, pero el día que yo me muera,
Told you this
sé
Coco
que
part two.
tendrás que
Y'all.
llorar, llorar y llorar, llorar y llorar. Dirás que me quisiste, pero vas a estar muy triste y así me vas a quedar. You guys have a good night. I love you all.
Wait, hold the fuck up. You just ain't gonna sing this shit and not tell us what the fuck you just said.
Con dinero y sin dinero, hago siempre lo que quiero.
Look,
Y mi palabra es la ley.
Viking blood makes the Brazilian dude speak Spanish.
No, you're talented, but like, and I know what
Yeah.
it takes because my son, my youngest, just graduated from CU, got a full ride scholarship at CU.
Oh,
plays
nice,
guitar.
dude.
He plays classical and Spanish flamenco. Now he writes his shit.
That's one
And
guy
now
I
he
can't
just
with.
he does lessons. He gets $200 an hour.
Nice.
Go ahead and
See,
sing it
and
again real quick.
And
that's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
And-
put that shit on it.
And I remember whenever he started, he was drugged the guitar around at 5 years old, and
Everyone used to
And he
make
just
fun of me in
learned it.
high school because I took my guitar
that's
to
how
school.
he was too.
Nah,
all the
sing
time.
sing the Coco part two shit.
Yo sé bien que estoy afuera, pero el día que yo me muera, sé que tendrás que llorar. Llorar y llorar, llorar y llorar.
Oh, Ernesto de la
Dirás que
Cruz
no me
ass over
quisiste,
here.
vas a estar muy triste
He got the
y
reverb.
así te vas a quedar.
He did that Remember Me remix.
Con dinero y sin
He's gonna
dinero.
go into that
Hago
ignition to
siempre
remix.
lo te quiero y mi palabra es la ley.
Oh shit! And Guantanamera to you too, goddamn
Yo
shit.
tengo todo, mi reina.
We need him to take us out all the time on the show like this.
Comprenda. Y sigo siendo el rey.
Man.
You guys are awesome, man.
That's
Thank
what-
you for having
Thank
me.
you, man. We
What's up,
appreciate you
bro?
coming out,
You guys
man.
are
Make
so
sure.
sick.
Hey, next Tuesday we'll be back.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
fuck
live.
no, 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 no.
Friday.
Friday.
He forgot about the fucking
Alrighty,
Friday.
this
Wait,
motherfucker gonna-
wait, put the reverb on our shit. Hold on.
Oh, you want
I want some
Yeah.
echo on that.
Go ahead, Sixx.
We'll be back on Friday morning.
Nah, he took it off. There
We'll
you
be
go.
back on Friday morning.
Friday
Yeah.
morning.
That's
It is a live BS show, the morning
Yes.
edition. And we're going to get into a lot of fuckery, y'all. Y'all know how we do
There
it.
we go.
Stay tuned.
You guys are awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you, bro.
MuseMe TV. Follow, subscribe.
Good shit.
Oh yeah, guys. You guys are awesome.
Me too. I'm sitting here like, I don't want to get up. Because I'm like,